That was the musical stylings of one John D. Acapinti. That's right, John D. Acapinti. And everyone, let's give a quick shout out to John D. Acapinti for playing so much of the music that you hear on stream unwittingly, because, of course, I have not told this individual that I'm stealing all of their music. Hey, everybody, it's me, Joseph Rothschild, a.k.a. MBT, and I got a cloud lifter. That's right, I got a cloud lifter, so now you should be able to hear me a little bit better than you could before. I can even turn it up even louder if you want, but I really don't want to. The Saucy Pickle, thank you for the subscription. And let me see if I can pull up chat here. There we go. I also went to a hobby store today. WC King Magic Ruler, thank you for the $25. Holy shit. Can we get clarification that the due time rules exclusively ban Pranked and Law of the Normal Karibo from being played next month? There is not a particular hit that those were put in place for. Despite the fact that everyone's saying that it's because Pranked players take too long, they absolutely do. But Pranked players like the time rules. Time rules benefit Pranked players. Their deck burns, you know. So, we'll see. Anyway, today was the inauguration, and I had the day off of school. But unfortunately, I wrote all this shit I was supposed to do, and I did not do it all. So I might be in and out. I just got a shower. That's why I'm so late, is I was like, I'm not going to fucking put off a shower again. Not going to happen. You know, I may be in and out in terms of, like, paying attention. How big of a donation would you need for us to flash you? How would you flash me? I don't understand. It can't happen. Yeah, it's impossible. I'm the streamer. You're not. But we've got a couple of things to do. The first thing we're going to do is, I have it written down here. Oh, yes. I want to do the, a quick overview of, the Farfa thing and the Chalice Slime Monthly. So, Chalice Slime Monthly is the new name for the quarantine series. If you are not familiar with the Chalice Slime Monthly, you can go to www.youtube.com/MBT Yu-Gi-Oh and click the most recent video at the time of recording. I'm talking about the one, the only, this video right here. It is a 2.5-minute video, and it tells you, whoa, how to sign up for the monthly tournament. You do not have any excuse for not knowing how to sign up for the fucking monthly tournament. The entire thing is here. I cover everything. I tell you how to use MC. I get an unbelievable amount of questions that are like, during the tournament, how do I sign up for this tournament that's already started? I'm trying here. And I tried to do it in an amount of time that normal Yu-Gi-Oh players would not be subject to turning it off because their attention span doesn't permit it. Like, maybe they got distracted by, like, a 12-year-old girl in Discord. I'm going to put that video right here. How do you type with boxing gloves on your hands? All right. Second, the Farfa 3v3 Extravaganza. For those of you unfamiliar, I will be playing an LCS 10 with Farfa, the one and only Farfa Yu-Gi-Oh! That's right, the man himself. That's going to be on the 30th. But we don't have a third person yet. Instead, we are making a content creation thing out of it, and we are taking your applications. We have it pared down to a couple of hundred, and we will start reading those tomorrow, the 22nd, at about noon Eastern Standard Time. It'll be about 5 p.m. for Farfa, and he is very graciously staying up so we can paw through some of them. They'll be very funny, and they will get a lot of views for both of our channels, which is why we're doing it. Third, if you have not yet, please consider signing up for the Histlander tournament. Histlander tournament, of course, being held this month as every month. It's at the Discord below. It is an alternate format that I actually really like. It's like a competitive cross-ban list cup, and it is just a lot of fun. Boing Rabbit, thank you for the subscription. I will be playing in it. If that changes your mind at all. You will see me lose to you in Swiss if you play against me. So, you know, that's something to look forward to. In fact, I'm just submitting right now because I'm realizing I didn't. Oh, sorry for that noise. Oh, God. Was that too loud for you all? I'll turn it down just a little bit. There we go. And then the fourth and final thing is, folks, we had we had a gosh dang election, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, you didn't hear anything? Great. That means I'm a genius. We had a gosh dang election, and folks, the god dang Cheeto is not in the White House anymore. And you know, I gotta say, he had a good run. You can't, he might not have been your favorite president, but you can't deny that far and away he was a president. And you know, that's really all there is to say about it. If there's one person that I know needy drinky right now, it's this boy. I'm talking about Jeff Tiedrich. And let's all pour one out for our fallen comrade, Jeff Tiedrich, who after 18 years of posting...
I'm going to banish a light in the dark.
Posting, it's Wendy's, sir. Unfortunately, is going to have to get a real job. WC King Magic Ruler, thank you for the 5 gifted tier 1 subs. And remember, if you didn't get it, you gotta type in chat dodge. You gotta type in chat. You gotta type dodge. That's the law. It is the law. That's just the way it goes. And in Jeff Tiedrich's memory, I did have Wendy's for lunch, and it was bad. It was not good. And then one last thing before we get started. John D. Acapinti, after 3 weeks of radio silence, has uploaded again. Now, John D. Acapinti's second to newest one says, a few days after I wrote and recorded to this song, I went to the hospital on December 18th for a simple 1-hour artery bypass stent in my left leg and was supposed to walk out of the hospital 2 hours later. When I awoke, I was screaming with great pain in my stomach. They rushed me back to the operating room and cut open my stomach and found the plug they put into the artery didn't hold and the blood was in my stomach. I spent 5 days in the ICU. I'm home and suffering with great pain. And I was really concerned, but the boy is back. The boy's back. That's right. He is now good enough to sing again, and he's released this absolute bop, a one-word song. Hallelujah. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I'm gonna banish the light.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, it's a little aggressive, but it's beautiful. That's enough out of that. All right, Sky Striker X, thank you for the Prime subscription. That is a level 3 scam train on the way. All right. I've got some fun stuff to do here tonight on stream. We're gonna rename all of the meta archetypes. I want them to have fun names like they do in Magic the Gathering. I want to start my Spriggans video where I do the unofficial Spriggans reveal, and I want to do some fan mail. I got some fan mail for the first time ever. But first I got to go grab some stuff. Yeah, be right back. You just gonna ignore the $25 donation? No, I got it. It was was there another one? Were there 2? Holy shit-a-moly. I'm so sorry. Vaggie Momcraft. Have been watching you forever, and my friend Zorark and I are starting our own channel partially because of you. Can't wait for Chalice Slime to try with Gren Stunju. Wow, that's fantastic. Thank you for the money. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Coop Crafter. All right, I'll be right back. Here's and WC King Magic Ruler, thank you for the other 25. Though I'm not gonna read that. It's too much work. All right, I'm gonna leave you with this song while I go grab stuff real quick. You all have to relay to me after I'm back. You all have to relay to me if it's good or not. Okay. That's a good one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna banish the lightning.
Yes, 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 yes. Oh, it's so good. Oh, Rock over London, Rock on
I'm gonna banish the light in the
Chicago.
dark.
This guy is the white Wesley Wills. Oh shit, that minimized it. Whoops. There you go. Push up? Did we hit the push up? Holy fuck! Oh my god, we hit the push up. Oh my god. All right, do you here? I'll do this before we get to all of the stuff that people just donated. I'll ask. Do you want to do the push up now or its own stream? So Friday, and then we'll think of some fun stuff to do with the push up. Maybe we'll do an entire workout or something stupid. I'd feel bad. It's such a lofty goal. I would feel bad if we just did it. You know? I feel like we probably should give it some pomp and circumstance. Everyone says now? Everyone says now? Okay. Oh, it's about half and half. I'll give it a second. I guess I could do both. Oh, hold up, hold up. How about you do one push-up every stream, and every time you hit 1K, you add one more push-up? What is this, Hearthstone? Oh, its own stream has one. All right, tell you what, I'll do both. I'll do one push-up now, and then we'll do the push-up Friday. All right? You can all critique my form, okay? You can all critique my form in the meantime. How are we gonna do this? Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Ooh. Here we go. Right? This is it? Like this? Right? Oh, here, I'll give you some feet. Yeah? One! There's my one push-up. Oh my god. Whew. That really took it out of me. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. That was a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. Jesus. I was here. You look so ripped now. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. His power level just shot up.
I'm gonna banish a light in the dark.
Party N81, thank you for the subscription, and I actually just missed a lot. CJ Alex, thank you for the 500 cents. Funny Streamer Men, can you please be a React Richie and react to War Rocks? Yes, we will. Diamond Dude TCG, thank you for the Prime subscription. And remember, if you have your Amazon Prime connected to your Twitch account, then you have a free subscription that you can spend here on MBT Yu-Gi-Oh, the Twitch stream. Death by Dasani, thank you for the subscription. Not a big fan of Dasani either. Emperor Stove, thank you for the gifted sub to Isa Saoke. And Chibi Gohan, thank you for the 100 bits. Time for your push-up, Major Butt Tron. There we go. Okay. Whew. So the other thing I'll say before we get started is if you're not subscribed to Simo, you should be, because holy guacamole. The history that's going up tomorrow is a disaster. It is a disaster. I'll give you a little taste. I am playing. It's Dark Crisis. I am playing Skill Drain. It is the second stupidest deck in the game. The second stupidest deck. Get excited. Is it worse than last turn episode? By a lot. No spoilers. Yeah, no spoilers. All right. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Speaking of Simo, we're going to react to Simo's War Rock video. We're going to react to Simo's Blazing Vortex video, and then we're going to get naming. Oh, Alexa, start a timer for 8 minutes.
8 minutes, starting now.
What's going on,
guys?
YouTube?
It's Simo. So today I'm bringing to you a video on the world premiere TCG exclusive.
Why the fuck are we doing this on Simo? Team Samurai X1 didn't get this this world premiere for me to skip over it.
Konami brings war to Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG.
Oh, I'm gonna have to send Farfa a PM actually about betting.
Guys, Blazing Vortex is right around the corner. This set is gonna be absolutely insane. So many cool things are coming out of Blazing Vortex. And in today's video, I got the opportunity to showcase you guys the brand new world premiere theme. I cannot wait to dive straight into this brand new archetype because this deck is literally war. And Konami just brought war to the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG. Oh!
Damn.
Before I get started, happy Tuesday! Wow! Before we get started with this video, don't forget to
Happy Tuesday!
like the like button, guys. Come on. Gently touch the like button this time. No, are you kidding? Don't forget to... Make sure you get certain notification bell for more awesome Yu-Gi-Oh! videos. Alright, guys, don't waste any more of your time. Without further ado, let's start with the world premiere theme coming out of Blazing.
Okay, here we go.
Understand, what does it mean by Konami bring War Rocks?
There it is.
War
There they
Rocks
are.
is an Earth Warrior theme for the
Shit.
battle. Alright, guys, let me start off with introducing to you guys all the monsters that this archetype has. First, we got War Rock Fordia.
Okay, Fordia. If
I'm
you're
gonna
Earth...
banish a light in the dark.
EvanCar7275, thank you for the subscription. I admire his energy, but his videos are exhausting. They are a little exhausting, but I like to be exhausted after a video. If your Earth Warrior monster battles after damage calculation, you can add one War Rock card from your deck to your hand. Then all War Rock monsters gain 200 attack until the end of your opponent's turn. If this card is sent from your monster zone to your graveyard by a card effect, somebody level 5 or higher War Rock from your hand or deck.
Next, we got War Rock.
Alright, that
Gactos.
one's okay. Gactos. If your Earth Warrior monster is normal summon, you can special this card from your hand. If this card is sent from your monster zone to the graveyard by a card effect,
War Rock Orpus. War Rock.
you control no monsters. You can normal summon. You can normal summon this card without tributing. If your Earth Warrior monster battles, you can send one Earth Warrior from your deck to the graveyard. And 100 during your battle phase. You can target one level 5 or what is it? You gotta be kidding me. Excuse me?
Rock Skylar and the boss monster himself. War Rock Bashilios.
Okay, this guy must be insane, right? It's awful. It's terrible. Look at this. It's got like a Baylor Drock condition, but it only works once. Oh my god.
These cards look absolutely insane if you guys were to ask me. So let's dive into these monsters. Calculation. Earth War Rock directly. Send one Earth Warrior monster gains 2 monster points. Ridiculous. This card's a level 8 Earth Warrior. Is really special. This card from monster from your deck to your hand.
Okay. The field spell. The field spell will save
This
it.
card is activated. You can
When this card is activated, add a War Rock from your deck to your hand. Okay. At the start of the battle phase, if you control no monsters, you can special... Okay. Okay, War Rock Mountain is really good. This card's insane.
It's a searcher. At the start of the battle phase, if you control no monsters or all monsters you control are warrior monsters, you can special one War Rock monster from your hand. With
Yeah,
different
this
names
is
of cards
crazy.
you control. It's also an extender. If your warrior monster will be destroyed by battle, you can send this card to the graveyard instead. It also protects. So, a field spell which searches, which extends, and protects 3 in 1. Oh my god! You definitely gotta maximize. The continuous field spell War Rock Ordeal is very powerful in this.
You can only control one War Rock Ordeal. When this card is activated, 3 counters. When your War Rock monster destroys a... Bro. You can remove 1 counter from this card, and if you do draw 1 card... I thought the last line on this card was going to say, you win the game. I thought it was gonna say you win the game.
Warrock Ordeal. This card's continuous spell, which reads, you can only control one Warrock Ordeal. When this card is activated, place 3 counters on it.
It sends itself.
Off this card's ability is just absolutely nuts.
This card
so Ordeal
sucks.
is definitely a great strategy for this archetype right here.
You know it's not.
Special 1 level 4 Warrock.
Rhoda 2! This card's terrible. This card is awful. This card fucking blows. It's so bad. This card is so bad.
A great spin on Rhoda, if you guys would ask me, man. You got reinforcing the army, and now we got reinforcing the army's troops, which is ridiculous.
Also, reinforcement of the army's troops. Like, what else would you be reinforcing? I stole this joke from Luna.
With the warriors is a big category of monsters. My favorite way to utilize actually become a thing. Any warrior deck, standard engine, Warrocks. Alright guys, and that's pretty much it for the world premiere theme Warrock. We got Materia Actor Gigaboros and Materia Actor Gigadra. Materia Actor Gigadra is a level 3 Dark Dragon effect monster with the effects that reads you can discard 1 card.
Oh, this is a real card. Oh. Oh.
Special level 3 normal monster from your hand or deck, and if you discard a normal monster attack with its effect, you can special 1 Materia Actor monster instead. You can only use the effect of Materia Actor Gigadra once per turn. You cannot special monsters from the extra deck except.
Wait, they gave him 2?
Materia Actor Gigaboros. This card is a rank 3 Dark Dragon season.
So this is what you summon off it.
With the effects that reads, gain 500 attack and defense for each card in your hand.
Okay.
For the Sky Dragon. It's pretty cool. You can only use each of the following effect of Materia Gigaboros once per turn. You can attach 1 material from this card. Attach 1 Materia Actor monster from your deck to this card.
Okay.
During your opponent's main or battle phase, quick effect, you can add 1 card attached to this card to your hand. So you're saying that with Materia Actor Gigaboros. Right now,
is that the only one?
From the underworld.
That's the only one.
I'm gonna banish a light.
Alright, CJ Alex, thank you for the $2. The last effect the field spell actively works against the archetype since their effects only activate when they're destroyed, so why would you ever lose your field spell? Well. Okay. I'm just saying, you could have given a smaller Yu-Gi tuber these 2 cards to talk about for 10 minutes. I could have talked about this stupid-ass fucking card for 10 minutes. Easily. Damn. That's good. Okay. I'm gonna go get my pizza. Then we're gonna do the TCG exclusives. Oh, why are we watching CMOs for this either? This is Deceif's video, right? Alexa, stop. See, I intuited it. Simo steak at the Waffle House. It's Simo steak. All right, ready? Here we go.
Blazing Vortex is the first core set of 20.
Disease video is old? What? Oh, Simo has other cards not in Disease video. Fine. What's going on?
Reveals just keep on coming because today we're going to be discussing all of the brand new TCG exclusive cards we are going to be seeing in Blazing Vortex. Now, if you missed yesterday's video about the brand new Warrock archetype, you can go check that out. But today we're going to be talking about all of these standalone cards that we just got the remaining reveals from some of the other content creators. So let's go ahead and dive right in. I'm super excited to take a look at these. And first up here we have a card, Psychic Eraser Laser. First of all, sick name for a card, right? It's a normal spell card. It says
Psychic Eraser Laser. Send 1 monster your opponent controls that was special summoned from the extra deck to the graveyard. Then your opponent gains life points equal to the original attack and defense of that monster, whichever is higher. Oh, I get it. This is probably good, right? Like, it's maybe slightly underpowered. And the fact that it's only spell speed 1 kind of sucks. I wish they couldn't respond to it, but I understand why they can't. It sends. It doesn't target. Okay.
Rare, or it could be a common. Is a very, very strong card. Now,
it's just Soultaker 2021.
It's going to depend, right? Because this is going to be fighting slots for other cards. When you compare this to something like Forbidden Droplet or something like, let's say, a Kaiju, there's arguments for and against using these other types of cards when you compare them to Psychic Eraser Laser. But this is the type of card design I want to see. I want to see more cards like this being released in these sets that are just generically applicable and give players more options for cards that they might want to consider, not stuff that's so narrow and so restrictive that you have to play in a specific archetype, or it's just a card that basically requires you to play a very specific way. I just really like the design of this card overall, and I really wish Konami would go back to making some more generic cards like this, because I think that would be more healthy for the game overall. Let's go ahead and take a step back, though, and see what is next, and I believe the next card is Underdog. Yeah, so this is a continuous trap. This is a secret rare, as you can see here by this text. During your turn, negate the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent controls.
Okay.
During your opponent's turn, negate the effects of all face-up monsters you control. Okay, so this is a very interesting card, because...
So this card's bad. This card is terrible. It's not good. I'm seeing a lot of people being like, oh my god, it's so playable, it's so good. This card sucks balls. You don't... If you're looking for...
banish a light in the dark.
Mantis24513, thank you for the subscription. Great to watch my favorite streamer watch other things. Oh, thank you. If you want your opponent to... You don't want your opponent to activate card effects on your turn, sure. But if they can activate them on their turn, they're just going to go into Phoenix and then do their combo, right? It's just bad Dark Ruler.
Because during your turn, you're going to have free range, and you don't have to worry about your opponent activating any of their effects. Now,
You say free range?
so this is a very interesting card, because during your turn, you're going to have free range, and you don't have to worry about all face-up monsters you control. Okay, so this is a very interesting card, because during your turn, you're going to have free range, and
Free range.
card, because during your turn, you're going to have free range, and you don't have to worry about your opponent activating any of their effects. Now, to be fair, it's only face-up monsters, so stuff in the graveyard's still going to trigger. Hand traps are still going to trigger as well, so your opponent can disrupt you that way. So this card is a little bit limiting in what it can actually do. However, if a majority of your opponent's threats are on the field, then Underdog is a way that it actually allows you to play through that and possibly clean up their board. Now, there's a big drawback to this card, though, and that is the fact that the effect... Like, oh, I don't know, Access Code Talker, just as an example.
If a patron knows they can't participate in the monthly, can they give their Patreon slot to someone, or is that too much trouble to keep track of? It's probably fine. Send me a DM.
And just win regardless. So it's interesting. It's very interesting. I think what holds us back the most is probably the fact that hand traps are in the format. I think that's probably the biggest problem here. But again, it's a card that makes you think, and it's a card that's actually strong, and you would want to find a way to make it work, and it's not a card that you would just immediately write off. So that's it for that tab. Let's go ahead and move over to some of the new ones here. Here we have Raging Storm Dragon Beaufort 9, I believe the name.
Underdog and Pendulo Senju. Okay. This is a ritual. Breath of Acclamation. When an opponent's monster declares a direct attack, you can discard this card, negate the attack. Okay, so it's Valk. If you do negate that monster's effects, quick effect, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Okay. This isn't bad.
Definitely an interesting one. It's a ritual, so my hopes aren't too high here, but we'll see. You can ritual summon this card with Breath of Acclamation. That's a really cool card name. When an opponent's monster declares a direct attack, you can discard this card, negate that attack. And if you do, negate that monster's effects. Interesting. So this is like another one of those like ritual hand trap sort of cards. Think of like Cerebus, the Ancient and Ascended, right? I don't know why Konami's on this trip of giving these
think
ritual
of think of what's it called? What's his name? Think of Valk. It's literally Valk, right? Yeah, it seems
like
alright.
These hand trap sort of effects. I guess it's to make them like a little bit more ubiquitous, but it's just a little bit odd. In any case, as a quick effect, you can target a face-up monster your opponent controls, return both that monster and this card to the hand, and you can only use each effect of Raging Storm Dragon Beaufort 9 once per turn. This card's like fine. I mean, the fact that you have this sort of hand trap that basically will allow you to negate a monster's effects, but also can negate the attack of that attacking monster. What's interesting is that this doesn't target, so initially I think, well, why wouldn't you just want to play something such as Effect Veiler or Infinite Impermanence over this? This doesn't target, so there is a slight benefit to that. The fact that this doesn't target means it can hit. Ritual spell is next, I suppose, and there it is, Breath of Acclamation. Really cool name. Normal spell. This card can be...
Oh! It's the wind generic one. We didn't have the wind generic one, now we do. And it's named on this card, so you can pre-prep for it. Okay.
Used a ritual
Whoa, hold up.
Ritual monster.
Hold up.
I'm gonna banish a light in the dark.
Joey Hearts, thank you for the subscription. Just popped to a resub. Love you, Joseph. I hope you have a fabulous 2021. Thank you. What the fuck is going on here? Hold up. Is that a misprint? Yeah, these are all rituals. Yeah, so you need to you need to be able to, it has to be a ritual spell. They wouldn't, I feel like it has to be a misprint, right? Because they wouldn't print a card that specifically names a generic ritual spell unless they wanted it to work with pre-prep.
And there it is, Breath of Acclamation. Really cool name. Normal spell. This card can be used to ritual summon any wind ritual monster. You must also tribute monsters from your hand or field whose total levels exactly equal the level of the ritual monster you ritual summon. So this is just your generic ritual monster. I guess it goes after all wind rituals. Again, I mean, I think if anything for right now, this card would just be primarily played for the fact that it is a somewhat like pseudo hand trap. I don't think people would actually be ritual summoning this. Although I don't know, you know, we're in a format with like Drytron and the like, so maybe Drytron will be able to make advantage of this. Who knows? Next up is a trap card, and that is Synchro Transmission. So
This is Excel Synchro.
during the main phase, immediately after this effect resolves, Synchro summon one Synchro monster using monsters you control as material. During your main phase, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target a Synchro monster in your graveyard, return it to the extra deck, then draw one card. You can only use each effect once per turn. So this is neat. This is a way for you to be able to Synchro summon during the opponent's turn, so you could do something, just as an example, like Black to jump through. It's like a fine card, but it just has to be in a very specific deck to work. Moving on along, next up we have Pendulum Encore. So it looks like we got a Synchro trap, now we're getting a Pendulum trap. Oh boy. Normal trap during
What? What? During your opponent's main phase, discard a card. Pendulum summon a pendulum monsters. Also, for the rest of this turn after this effect resolves, cards in your pendulum zones cannot activate their effects and cannot be destroyed by your card effects. Shuffle them into the deck during the end phase. This card's dog shit, right? This card's terrible.
During your opponent's main phase, you can discard a card immediately after this effect resolves, pendulum summon a pendulum monster or monsters. Also, for the rest of this turn,
Just minus myself to infinity while playing a trap card and keeping a card in hand in pendulum.
after this card resolves, cards in your pendulum zones cannot activate their effects and cannot be destroyed by your card effects. Also, shuffle them into the deck during the end phase. You can only activate one Pendulum Encore per turn. So, yes, this is almost exactly like the Synchro Trap, except it's just for pendulum summoning, right? It doesn't have that graveyard ability where you get to draw a card, but honestly, if you're getting to pendulum summon on the opponent's turn, that's a little bit ridiculous. Now, there are some stipulations here. Again, you can't destroy your cards in the pendulum zones. They can't activate their effects. So that's obviously to bypass any sort of just crazy pendulum shenanigans that I know that these decks are capable of doing. So the question is, are you going to be able to pendulum something that's going to be worth it for you to want to play Pendulum Encore? This is actually searchable with Duelist Alliance because it is a pendulum spell or trap, I believe. So if that's the case, that's a little bit easier to access than say something like going through the hoops with Trap Trick, because you already want to play Duelist Alliance in a majority of pendulum-based decks just because it adds a layer of consistency. So that way you'd only have to play like a single copy of Encore, and then you can just search it with Alliance if you don't need to search anything else. And then that way it kind of just justifies you playing a lone copy instead of having to max out on it if you really want that consistency. But again, this is just another card for pendulums that are going to make the pendulum players think, is there a way that they can take advantage of this? I think that there is, and I'll be very curious to see what people come up with. And then moving down here, this isn't a TCG exclusive, but this is actually an import from the OCG. This is Virtual World 2-2. So this is one of the virtual
Oh, we got Tutu.
cards we didn't have yet, and that's because I believe it was a Shonen Jump promo in Japan, and so they're finally importing it here in the TCG. This card isn't really played, at least in the OCG variants of the deck. They might play like one of it, so I'll be curious to see if the TCG players decide to play it. But let's go ahead and continue on with some of the other exclusives here. Next is Steel Star Regulator.
So Tutu sucks, but it's a name.
So this is a Link monster. It is a Link 3, and wow, those are some Link arrows, that's for sure. So it requires 3 non-Link monsters. Okay, so that's like pretty easy to get to, I would say. Obviously, when you have Link monsters, it's a little bit easier, but you do need 3 specifically, so that's kind of rough. It has 1,000 attack, gains attack equal to the combined original levels and ranks of all monsters used for its Link summon times 100. You can target one non-Link monster your opponent controls with attack less than or equal to this card, destroy it. Then if this card was Link summoned using an Xyz monster as material, inflict damage to your opponent equal to half the destroyed monster's original attack. You can only use this effect of Steel Star Regulator once per turn. The problem with this card that I see is that
This
why
is
would
okay.
you just not make Nightmare Unicorn? Because Nightmare Unicorn is
alright.
more generic. It actually is easier to make because you can make it with 2 monsters instead of specifically needing 3. Nightmare Unicorn actually has a higher base attack value, and it doesn't have the stipulation where you have to specifically go after a non-Link monster your opponent controls. You can go after any card, and additionally, it also doesn't destroy the card, it shuffles it away, which in most cases is way better. So I'm finding it difficult to see why you'd want to play Steel Star Regulator over something like Nightmare Unicorn.
Maybe
I
in
suppose
Zoo.
maybe the fact that it's a light, maybe the fact that
Maybe
it's a
in Zoo.
machine. There could be some reason. I guess it has 2 downward Link arrows where Nightmare Unicorn, I believe, only has 1. That could be a reason too. So So again, it's very difficult to justify in my eyes, so maybe there's a use for this depending on the type of deck that you're playing, but I just think Unicorn kind of beats this card all around. So moving on along, we have, oh wow, this is a fusion monster. This is kind of interesting. Let's see, this is not in English.
Oglito89, thank you for the subscription. Where's the bathroom around here? That's what I'm asking.
Okay, so I can't read this, but that artwork is sick. That is awesome. But let's go ahead and read what this card does. So it is Triphasic Diomon Cordius, a level 9 Dark Fiend fusion effect monster. I see level 9, I immediately think of True King of All Calamities, so let's see if there's any hope here. It's a 3,000 attack and defense body. It requires a Synchro monster, an Xyz monster, and a Link monster to fusion summon. Please tell me this just cheats itself out. That just seems absurd. Once, while this fusion summon card is on the field, okay, there's no way to cheat this out, it seems. You can pay life points in multiples of 2,000 and apply one of these effects for every 2,000 life points paid. You can only apply each effect once. Add one spell or trap card from your graveyard to your hand, destroy 3 cards your opponent controls, or this turn, this card gains attack equal to half the difference between your life points and your opponent's, and also your other monsters cannot attack. You can only use the effect once per turn.
This card is so cool.
Okay, so here's what I think of first. First of all, the fact that you need to commit a Synchro monster, an Xyz monster, and a Link monster, and let's not forget, you need a fusion spell to be able to summon this, because it's not like you just can contact fuse into this.
This card is so fucking cool.
Into this.
Oh, this card is so good.
The game for that level of commitment. Yes, there are decks that can very easily spit out a Synchro, an Xyz, and a Link. I know there are, but the thing is, this card is just so
this is 100% a Turbo Tuesday.
Let's look at the effects. Adding a spell or trap from your graveyard to your hand. Yeah, that's good. That's basically like Magician.
Oh yeah, baby.
You have to destroy 3 cards your opponent controls. It's sad to say that that's not really that good, because
this is Avatar of Turbo
Tuesday.
I guess,
but destroying
Big
is one of the worst
Chungus
keywords you could
fusion.
possibly have. And then this turn, this card gains attack.
Shut up,
Like,
Simo.
So
you idiot. You don't know anything about Cordius Diamond Dragon Triphasic.
Cool artwork is. This. It doesn't make any sense. Let's move on. Oh, it looks like there's a fusion. Maybe this is the fusion spell to summon it. Maybe I spoke too soon. Okay, so this is greater polymerization. A little bit blurry there. So I think
wait, who's the third one? Who's the third one? Who's this? Who the fuck is this? It's me.
go back to the text.
Yo, I mean, me and the dragon on polymerization, we're just looking to open up our marriage. You know, it's kind of dull. We're just looking for someone who's open-minded, who wants to have a little fun with a little more experienced spell card, and you know.
Here, but I love the throwback that it's like the original LOB polymerization, and then they just put like a third guy in here. That's kind of funny. So let's get back to the text here. It's a normal spell card. Fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck using 3 or more monsters from your hand or field as fusion material. And if you do, it gains these effects. This card cannot be destroyed by card effects. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage. Okay, so at least there.
This card's crazy. What the fuck? This card is crazy. This card is insane.
There is a fusion card to help supplement summoning the big guy up here, but here's the problem with this. Yes, it makes him that he's unable to be destroyed by card effects. It makes him that he does piercing.
Yeah, I don't care about Cordius
damage. That's not good enough.
Why don't we play this in like Prank Kid? Right? You can Verte this? Yeah, but it'd be bad. Are Prank Kids 3-mats? Butler's a 3-mat. You can't summon Rocket. Who cares? Greater kids. Greater kids.
This card should have been able to supplement actually bringing him out to the field and making it easier to do so. What I'm happy about with this card existing is that it means that you could do something like with Predaplant Verte Anaconda, so you could do some sort of plays to get an Xyz and a Synchro onto the field, then like link an Anaconda. Anaconda can send greater polymerization, and then you can fuse the Synchro, the Xyz, and the Anaconda itself into this guy right here. But again, why would you do that? That just like, the payoff is not there for this card whatsoever. It's weird now that we just have a card that can polymerization 3 monsters together, and it's actually kind of neat because it does give it a little bit of protection and a, you know, somewhat relevant ability, I suppose.
God, think how good this would be if it was named polymerization. If this was like, this card is named polymerization and I could like get it off of Vion.
But I feel like if you're going to play a card like this, or even design a card like this in the first place, this should have just said it cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects. Like, it should have made it very difficult to out whatever you're going to summon to play this card because of how conditional this card is. Or this card should have had this in general. Like, if there's ever a time, I know I'm vehemently against these sort of tower sort of cards that are involved.
Oh,
with
Trinity with this?
Exactly. To make a tower sort of effect on a card, it's probably this, right? The amount of commitment and card advantage you have to dedicate to summon this is just absurd, and I just don't think that this is
Stop talking about this card. Talk about Battle Butler.
Worth it at all. But I guess this is kind of cool. It's a neat little throwback, but I don't know. Again, it is what it is, right? So overall, when you look at the TCG exclusives as a whole, I would say probably the first 2 that we covered, which are actually 2 of the first ones that.
All right, those are interesting.
were revealed were probably the most exciting, right? Psychic, Eraser, Laser, as well as Underdog will probably
Oh, Bear, I haven't played in a while.
we see play to some degree. Even if it's just in the side deck, I think the cards actually do have a home in a myriad of different decks. But the rest of these, I don't know. I think there's still a lot of work to be done figuring out if there's any hope for them, and I'm not too optimistic about it because
What is this about Team Brainworms for the LCS? We're recruiting a third. We're looking for the Red Magician. Is it? Oh, wow. That's Red Magician, all right. Oh, my God. Ooh. Okay, Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't see this card. I'm seeing Skilled Red. I'm looking for Red Magician, period. Yes, I am. Dark Red. That is not Dark Red Enchanter. What is this guy? I want to know. Who is this guy right here? Talking about this guy. Who is he? Sandwich? That's not Sandwich. Who is he? Let's get a mood board like in the John Krasinski movie. Weakness. Equals question mark. Skull Servant. Oh, no, it's not. It's Sandwich. This is not Sandwich. What the fuck? It's not Sandwich. Look at this. It's not Sandwich. It's got broad shoulders. It looks human. Skilled Red? It's not Skilled Red. No fucking way. No, 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 it is not. It's not Skilled Red. This is like an old OCG card. Ancient Gear Golem. What does the Wikia say? It says, why are women allowed to play Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't give a shit what the wiki says. Greater poly. Merization. Nope. Excellent. Not added yet. Okay. Yugipedia? Sure. Yu-Gi-Oh! Normal Monster. Oh, that's it. You figured it out. No, it's not Ancient Elf. Missing the hat here. They've got like a cloak on. Could be Apprentice? No. Oh, it could be this guy. Seal Master Melisai? No. Does Skull Servant have a staff? It's the Mystic Mind guy. Is it Galita? I tried. Oh, it could be Galita. Oh, all right, let's see. No, that's pretty clearly not it. Yeah, not a pointy hat. Man with Weejot? Oh, it could be Man with Weejot. Mystic Mind guy. Oh, yeah, right. Do we know who the two people on this one are? Synchrofusionist. Oh, it is Synchrofusionist. And we don't know the other one. And a nobody. It's this guy. Okay. Speaker of the Heavens. Oh, we figured it out. We figured it out. We figured it out. It's Speaker of the Heavens. It's not Skilled White Magician. It just isn't. Look at that flowing cloak. There's no shoulder pads. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. It's not Neo. It's VFD, yeah.
To out whatever you're going to summon to play this card.
It's said, yeah. That's who it is. Man with Ouija, let's check. Could be Man with Ouija. He doesn't have a staff, though. It's probably just A-lister, yeah. It's the new Link 5. Oh, yeah, the new Link 5 rocks, too, but I don't remember the name. It's like Gungulo, Congulo, Barungulo. Ah! Get us? Damn. Oh! Mind blown. Mind fucking blown. Oh, speaking of the PogChamp. Speaking of the PogChamp. What the hell is this, by the way? What is going on here? Go to General. Hey. Just go PogChamp. Pog MBT from the Farfa Discord. This emoji is from Farfa. Interesting. Look at that. They stole my image. What is going on here? This is illegal. Copy strike him? Yeah, absolutely. Hold up. We'll copy strike him. I will be... This is unlicensed use of my image. I do not endorse and can not endorse Farfa's opinions. You'll be hearing from my lawyer. There you go. Farfa Yu-Gi-Oh took it too far. That's true. Oh, man. Oh. Aren't you going to be your own lawyer? Not yet. Not yet. Oh, chat, stop me from clicking on discourse compulsively. He took it too far this time. I gotta agree. Sir, this is a Wendy's. There it is. First person to type, sir, this is a Wendy's. It's this card. That's it. Yep. Yep, that's it. That's it. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's it. We figured it out. All right. I will do one thing, however. In Discord, which you can find by typing !socials. We have a. I am not reviewing applications till tomorrow. We have a channel called Folks, and Folks is just a repository of all the tweets that are like, folks, there is no longer a goddamn Cheeto in the White House, and folks, this is it. This is absolutely it. Folks has no reason to exist. So live on stream, I will be deleting Folks forever. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Let's here. Let me. I have to play the Folks anthem while we do it. Have to play the Folks anthem. Oh man. Now let's erase discourse. Okay.
2021.
Dazif had a one that Simo didn't, right? Yeah, here we go.
Pretty darn powerful. Next up, we have Underworld Goddess of the Closed World, a truly incredible link.
Underworld Goddess of the Closed World. Thank the Lord. Oh, thank you so much for naming this something pronounceable.
Link 5 monster. There are not many Link 5s in the Yu-Gi-Oh TCG, so it's cool to have yet another one added into our game. Underworld Goddess is a fiend light monster with 3000 attack, and the arrows are pretty crazy as well. Obviously it's a Link 5, so it has 5 arrows. It has up, down, and then the entire right side of the card, so you have plenty of options if you want to continue Link summoning after bringing this card out. What this card does, as you'll see in a moment, is it really makes your opponent think about negating.
I love this. Just how slow it goes.
Effects that they otherwise might have not cared that much about. Historically speaking, in Yu-Gi-Oh, when you are watching your opponent start their combo, you wait for their big extra deck summons like Helki Firebacks, and that's when you use your interruption. What this card does, though, is it forces your opponent to really think about if they want to save their negates.
Okay. Show me the goddamn monster! All right, here we go. You can also use one monster your opponent controls as material to link summon this card. Ooh. Oh. Ah. If this card is link summoned, you can negate the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls. Ooh. This link summon card is unaffected by your opponent's activated effects unless they target this card. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a card or effect that special summons a monster from the graveyard, you can negate the activation. That rocks. Okay, so first of all, this is fucking cool. This is so cool. This is such a neat card design. So, the use your opponent's monster, obviously, is the main thrust of this card, because it's fucking cool. But also, she's called Goddess of the Closed World, and then immediately closes the world on entry. Negates all other effects, can only be affected by the effects that specifically target her, shuts off the graveyard. Awesome! That's so cool. It's neat. Immune to everything but targeting. Yeah, exactly. I think you will not see this played at all. I think it'll be played the first week it's out, and one person will be gotten by it once, and then you will never see it played again. What's wrong with her body? What direction is she facing? Look at this. What the fuck? She's like facing this direction. No, she's like facing this direction, right? And then this is what she looks like. Oh. Ouch. Why would why would they draw her in that pose? It's not even like a sexy female thing, right? It's not even like this is we have to draw a woman like this to sell the card, because it's not like sexy. She's just mid twist. What is going on here?
You wait for their big
This is how normal people look in the closed world, Joseph. Okay, you got it.
extra deck summons like Helki Firebacks, and that's when you use your interruption. What this card does though is it forces your opponent to really
Just clicking links in chat like a dumbass. Oh, there it is. The third monster on greater polymerization. We found him. That's him. I love his flavor text. Hi, I'm the third monster on greater polymerization. Let's go. Oh my god. That's him. I mean, can you let's actually check. Oh no, that's the old one. It's the splitting image. The splitting image. Da-da. 950 attack. He's level 3 because he's the third monster. Isn't that Toadmaster? What the fuck is Toadmaster? Holy shit. How did you know this? It's actually Toadmaster. What the fuck? Where... This has never had a TCG print. How you pulled this out of your absolute sphincter. How did you do that? VIP him? Siberian is already a mod. What the fuck? He's even got the little sperms in the back. Wow. He even has a rent. Look at this. He's in a game. Oh my god. Here he goes. Oh, this is looking good already. The jiggle. Killer. Shooter, Toadmaster. Oh! Oh no. Oh no. Watch out for my cum blast. My toad load. Oh, and then she dies. Ah, the Toad Man wins again. Wow. Maybe we'll play Forbidden Memories. I didn't know this shit was in it. This shit is really good. Alright, so now we know Toad Load and we know Synchrofusionist. Who is the second monster in Greater Polymerization? Blue Eyes White Dragon. No. The second one right here. Damn, that could be anyone. Red Eyes? Yes, probably Red Eyes. Blackland Fire Dragon? I was gonna say that. Ugh, Black Kryptonite in my fucking search history because I had to search about the completely based evil Batman. It's actually just Blackland Fire Dragon. Like, very clearly Blackland Fire Dragon. Has to be Lesser Dragon? Alright, let's see Lesser Dragon. Oh. No, it doesn't have the Devil's Tail. Yeah, no wings either. I'm going with Blackland. Last monster is Synchrofusionist. Yup. It was just a rando, but they modeled Synchrofusionist off of it. It was meant to look like Summon Skull and Red Eyes. Oh. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I get that. Summon Skull, Red Eyes, Toadmaster. Toad fucker. Did you see the goddess has 2 left hands? I thought she did, but she doesn't actually. I was going to bring it up, but she doesn't have 2 left hands. It just looks kind of weird. Like, I can't really do it because you can't see my mouse, but it looks like she has 2 left hands, but this is not her thumb on the left side here. This is the top of her hand. Right? It's like this part of her hand. It just kind of looks like a thumb. She does have long-ass fingers, though. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to... You and I are going to get together, and we are going to rename every single meta deck to something fun and based instead of something cringe and expressive. All right? This is going to be a fun little adventure. But first, we've been live for an hour, ladies and gentlemen, and you know what that means. It's time for an ad, baby! It's time for an ad! This is going to be a multiplayer ad. If you don't want to see these ads, remember, you can always subscribe, or you can always connect your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account and then subscribe using your Twitch Prime free subscription to twitch.tv/MBT Yu-Gi-Oh! If you like to see ads, I'm sorry if you're subscribed. I'm so sorry. This one's for Norton Antivirus. Darvood, thank you for the Prime subscription. Got it into the last second there. This Norton Antivirus ad is going to ask you which of these you're most scared about. We're going to click doxing, okay? We're going to click doxing. And that's it. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. And to everyone who did not get an ad, I will allow you to watch the looped Toadmaster cum blaster. Toadmaster! Hit him with the blaster! Alright, I almost forgot that we have some mail to open. We have a little bit of mail to open. That's right. We've got mail, ladies and gentlemen. And so now we're going to open it on stream right now. I went out today and I ran a lot of errands. You can see we finally have the print from the art exhibition about 1.5 years ago framed. That took so long. I thought I was going to need a custom frame, so I waited until Michael's opened back up after the pandemic, but it turned out it didn't matter because it's a size that you could just get a normal frame for. Anyway, we have 2 pieces of mail today. Ready? The first is from an anonymous person. And here they are. Dragon Shield. 100 standard size card sleeves. And when you open them up, you see that the sleeves are these ones. They're the fucking sleeves from the hand destruction episode of History of Yu-Gi-Oh! So they were sent to my personal address, to my apartment, and I'm here freaking out. I'm like, who the fuck has my apartment address? Oh my god. Alex Simo sent me these sleeves as a Christmas present, but because they had to be shipped from Europe, which is the only place the Dragon Shield has this promotion, it took too long because of COVID. He fucking sent me these. And they're nice-ass sleeves. So they're a little too big because they only support Magic the Gathering sizes for their customs so far. But they feel really nice. I love Dragon Shields. I use them all the time. And they're matte. So they're not like the slick sleeves. They're like matte. So I might use these as an outer sleeve. Though I might get DQ'd also because there are rules against representing a card on the back of your sleeve. Though I don't think anyone will think I'm actually playing Electric fucking Snake. Our second one is from someone named Emily. This is from someone named Emily, and I haven't looked at this one, but I have an inkling about what it is because I can kind of see through the back here. Let's not dox our viewers here. Yep, here it is, as expected. Oh my god. Okay. Dear Mr. Dr. MBT, I love you and your content. This is, by the way, impeccable handwriting. As part of my shrine to you, I would greatly appreciate a signed can of Bush's Best original baked beans. In order to not spend $50 shipping beans up and down the East Coast, I've sent only the label, which I will then reattach to the can once I've gotten it back. Thank you so much for this beautiful opportunity. Please forgive any errors in this letter, as I've written it at 5 a.m. Sincerely, I don't know if I want to say the name, but, you know, there we go. Sincerely, person. And then, P.S. If you ever need help lawyering, I specialize in bird law. And true to their word, it did come with fucking the baked beans. There it is. I will happily sign this. Absolutely. How did they get it off? It's perfect. Look at this. It's perfect. Holy shit. And they even sent me a stamp by which to return it. Holy shit. That's so stupid. Oh, they're in chat. Yeah, sincerely, Julian. I used an X-Acto knife. Thank you for this very, very important artifact. I'm sure when events start again, when I go to events, I'll be forced to sign cans of beans. The pillow has been here the whole time. Yes, that was a gift from my girlfriend, my wife. My wife. Okay. So let's talk about names. Now, if you're new to Yu-Gi-Oh, you might be frustrated that the names of all of our decks fucking suck. They're not good. Manslaughter99, thank you for the subscription, or the gifted subscription, rather, from Sire Tachyon. If you're new to Yu-Gi-Oh, you might not know that our names are not good. They are just descriptions. Usually, you name decks like Drytron, Eldritch, Prank Kid, Plunder Patrol, despite the fact that the decks might, you know, have a lot of variation between builds and a lot of different things that you can do with each individual deck and archetype. And so I am here to advocate doing something different. I'd like to do what they do in Magic the Gathering and name decks stupid bullshit instead of naming them the archetype. Like Magic the Gathering has Nick Fit, which is a deck that people think is named Nick Fit because the owner misspelled Nice Fit, but then it turns out they actually were referring to like a song, right? We have Cheerios, a deck so named because all of the artifacts in it cost 0. They have a deck called Maverick. I don't know why. They have a deck called Stacks, which plays a card called Smokestack, but is not named Stacks because of that. It is so named because it stands for the 4K, which is how much it cost at the time. Solution? Right? The 4K solution, which is an anagram for STAKS in Leet speak. Now, this is bullshit that we just don't get in Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore. And we did at one point. Like, who remembers The Answer? Why is that deck named The Answer? I don't know. Fuck, I have no idea. Why is Pac-Man named Pac-Man? Because the Pure Advantage Camel munches all noobs. Why is Twilight named Twilight? Okay, that one actually makes sense. What the fuck was the... Why is Perfect Circle? Exactly. Perfect Circle is a great one. What have we had recently? PK Fire. That's the closest we've had. And it's good. Salad? Salad's okay. And acceptable. But we don't have a cephalid breakfast, you know? And we need more of them. So what we're going to do is I have here the top tiers list we put together in the Jank Tank. We've got Virtual World, Drytron, and so we're gonna do it like this. Herald, Drytron, Megalith, and then is there another build of Drytron that I'm not familiar with? We'll get there in a second. We'll do Eldritch, but there's not like anyone playing pure Eldritch, so we'll go like Eldritch, Zoo, Eldritch, 60 card pile, Eldritch combo or synchro combo. No, yeah. No. Here, we'll divide it even further. Eldritch Chaos Ruler and Eldritch Plague Spreader. We've got Dino. We've got Guru. We've got Altergeist. No, we don't need to rename that. We've got Adamancipator, Prank Kids. And remember, if it's just a normal archetype, we probably don't have to change the name, because what are we gonna fucking go? But everything else looks pretty normal. Yeah. Okay. And then the 60 card pile is, of course... Oh, Evil Twin for Eldritch, yes. Mystic Mine? No. Striker? Dragon Maid? No, anything that is just the...
I'm gonna banish a light in the dark.
Siberian, thank you for the $1. Oh, and with a YouTube link. Yeah, I'll just click this link. You got it. Like an idiot.
Hey, what are you running for?
This is the greatest video of all time. I know exactly what this video is. I just want this to happen for us.
Hey, what are you running for Legacy next week? Stoneblade, Rug Delver, Nick Fit?
I don't know, there's so much to choose from. Agrolome, Belcher, Forgoif.
Is Goyf even good in our meta?
No, Forgoif doesn't play Goyf anymore. It's closer to Junderdome or Colorless Elves.
What about Tepid Coffee? Ooh, or maybe Bob in the Box.
I'm more into lists like Varsal Rubbins, Dragon Bears, and Raspberry Slurpee.
Is that the one that turned into Chum Bucket? That list is such a mess.
I know. I thought about doing rats, but there aren't really enough good rats to make it work. I thought about Bug Pile, but it's basically just Bug and a Rug, which is just Starbug's lovers, and ever since Call Me Maybe top 8'd, there's just too much sideboard hate.
Is that a deck?
Well, yeah, it top 8'd.
No, I mean the deck. Is that a deck?
Too meta-dependent.
Contromboline, No Land Scoop, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride? They're all fun.
Maybe I'll just do 36 Chambers of Jeskai.
Really? Not Liquid Swords?
I like the classics. What are you gonna play?
Goblins.
What does that run?
Mostly blue-black control.
Holy shit. Loading Ready Run remains undefeated. I guess I'll play 36 Chambers of Jeskai. Not Liquid Swords? I like the classics.
Hey,
They did it again? Oh no, it's the same video. There's a sequel. The new decks? Oh shit.
dude, I have no idea what to bring to F&M tonight.
Whoops all energy?
Seems gimmicky.
Rude dude
I'm
Dune
gonna
Brood?
banish a light.
Nephilim Tribal's really 2006.
Is it spells?
Is it spells?
Lightsworn Gorgon, thank you for the subscription.
Is it no cards?
It is no cards.
Death Race 2000?
The vehicles list, I'm really trying to cut down my carbon footprint.
Is Mono Red in here?
That list morphed into Domer Pile.
Raymond Scott's Powerhouse in E flat?
Too many moving parts.
Servofacts of Life and Death and Taxes.
You're not allowed to run Ether Vial in Standard, even if it is a masterpiece.
What about Paparazzi?
The Flash deck, everyone's on it.
Pain Train?
Turns out there are a lot of breaks.
Did Gearhulk Smash ever become a deck?
Not really.
What a...
Unfortunately, this is less funny. The references are comprehensible in this one. That's the issue. Like, Gearhulk Smash is taking an existing deck and then trying to morph it into a fun name. In this one, they're just saying shit. That's why it's funny.
What about Planet Gearhulk?
It's hard to find the reprints.
Is anyone on Cruel Angels Thesis?
The Metalwork Colossus deck? That's really hard to pilot.
Eldrazi?
See, that's funny. Is anyone on Cruel Angels Thesis? The Metalwork Colossus deck, it's really hard to pilot. If they were doing this in the old one, it would just be, is anyone on Cruel Angels Thesis? And then he would go, it's too hard to pilot.
Eldrazi?
Is that the Eldrazi deck?
Yeah.
No.
Colorless 5 color.
Is that the good stuff deck?
It's the okay stuff deck, but there's a lot of it.
I only have so many sleeves. There's a rogue brew floating around called My Sealed Pool with Fastlands.
How'd that perform?
Averagely.
How about where it's at? It plays 59 planes and a fumigate.
No, it sucks.
Ishengrim's Bogus Journey?
Oh, the Delirium deck. No green.
8 Copter?
Oh, what does that one do?
Game loss, every time. But it's really consistent. I got it. My buddy Chad, who's fun to be with.
Traded away all my Gideons.
Why? He's so fun to be with!
All right, that was pretty fun. But yeah, this is just that was standard. God, Kaladesh. God, when did it all go wrong? That was the last standard format I played. I played Brian Kibler's energy deck where you sideboarded an island so you could find it off a tune for the fucking 1 mana negate out of the board. God damn! That was such a bad format. It was really bad. But I did play it. Where did it go wrong? Kaladesh. Yeah, Kaladesh, yeah. In fact, that was the last time that Leah and I consistently went to F&Ms together. I lived in New York, and she lived in New Jersey, and she would drive up so we could get on a subway to go an hour to Manhattan to go to an F&M that, like, 6 people would go to because no one was playing Magic at the time because it was, like, you know, it was just bottoming out. And so this was the only one we could find that would fire, and we'd just clean house with garbage. Oh, man. Good times. What's the Tron in Mono Blue Tron? The Tron lands? Magic in 2019-20. Yeah, I haven't played since 2017. I think the last deck I built was green black stuff. It was the snake deck. It's playing like Tracker, the Coily Boy. You all remember these decks, right? Winding Constrictor. Yeah, that's the one. That deck fucking that was so fun. That deck was so much fun. Oh no hardened scale to anything. No. Opinions on Ravnica? I liked original Ravnica. Return to Ravnica is the most fun I've ever had playing Magic, probably. Innistrad RTR remains one of my favorite standards of all time. Don't like Return to Ravnica. I wish they would go somewhere else. Okay, so Virtual World Hand Loop definitely needs one as well. All right. Here we go. So let's start at the top. Someone said Gothams for Virtual World Hand Loop. I think we can work with this, right? I think we can work with this, but we can do a little better. You all have to think a little outside of the box, right? So Gothams is the easy joke, but how can we? You got to think of the easy joke, Gothams, and then think of a tertiary joke. Yes, Corktastic is on, they're absolutely on the right track. Call it D's nuts. And then people go, why is it called D's nuts? And you go, because you got them. But it's got to be something funnier than that, because you can't call it D's nuts. Punch Buggy's pretty good. But it works even better if there's a secondary reference buried in it. Like, if the deck played, like, Level Eater, it could be called Punch Buggy exactly. Chinese Finger Trap. That is extremely good. Is there something about, like, trapping and a car? Like, getting trapped in a car? You call it trapped in the drive-thru. No. Car wash. We gotta work in the hand loop though too. Weird Al is a tertiary reference. Yeah, I think we're too far away at that point though. I like Finger Trap. Rocket League Carpal Tunnel. Child Safety Lock? No. Doing loops at the car wash. Oculus Drift? Donuts? I like donuts. Donuts is we're getting there. We're getting there. I like donuts. How are we getting the hand loop stuff in? Spin cycle. See, we're getting there. That's about loops though, right? The donut is the loop. Oh. I don't hate donuts. Doe D's nuts. No. Oh, holy fuck. That's it. That's it. Donuts. That's it. It's almost even the D's nuts joke. It's almost even the D's nuts joke. Wow, Quarktastic. This is a banger. Wait, how did we... What does this have to do with anything else now that I'm thinking about it? I think I got too in on the VW bit, right? We're a little too hard in on VW. Virtual Chinese aspect? Where is it? Who cares? Okay. Drytron Herald. I do like Finger Trap. Damn. Oh, no. Chinese Finger Traps. No, this is the best one. Okay, I'll put it up to chat to decide. All right, are we calling it... Are we calling it Chinese Finger Trap? Or are we calling it Donuts? CFT? Oh. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, that rocks. Wow, yeah, that's a really good one. Completely fun turbo. Boy, am I happy. You can pay for your vote. What world is this? America. Ooh. Okay, next up is Drytron Herald. Okay? What are we doing with Drytron Herald? Virtual worlds be like... Alright, just clicking a little spiel link, I suppose. Let's see. I won't lie. This is totally me when I play Danganronpa. Blue Balls is pretty good. Blue Balls, I think, is probably impossible to beat. Omnitrix? Ooh. Wait, Omnitrix is really good too. Oh, it's so good. Update? So we came up with a good one for Virtual World, but that's about where we are. Why? Simo is not asking me about this. I am being an asshole. Let me see how it's going. It finished rendering. Oh, did it finish rendering? It is halfway done rendering. Wait, I thought it finished. Hold up. Hold the phone. I saved it as penis fight. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, I'm going to upload this to Drive, and then I'll send it to you. Sorry, chat. I know that's loud. Okay, okay, so we're on Drytron Herald. What are we calling it? Megatron. It's too easy. Cruel Angel's Thesis. Oh, man. Okay, but it is Omnitrix, yeah. For sure. Okay, what are we calling Megalith? Now we can't do Megatron. Megatron is too easy. We can do better than Megatron. Comet. Steven Universe. Why Steven Universe? What the fuck? Oh, because of the rocks. The problem is the megaliths don't look like anything. Yeah, they look like Tradcath rocks, right? They look like the... You know what would actually be a funny gimmick Twitter account? Is you get your profile picture is like Megalith Ophiel, and you post about like Western aesthetics, and it's just like old OCG card art. We've probably got someone who's poisoned enough to make that account, right? It'd be called like traditional Western aestheticism or something. This is your profile picture, and all day you post shit like Toad Wizard, and you go, never forget what they took from you. Give me a sexist pranksters. Yeah, exactly. All right. The Bandai Traditionalist. Oh god. Fool's Gold is good. Fool's Gold is a good start. Man, I want to get a fool joke in there somewhere. Thanos snap? Weeping Angel? Well, the problem is Fool's Gold is just fool sounds like fool, right? Robot Rock? Oh, it should be called like Daft Punk. Easy. Starhenge. Fools on You. Mono Blue Tron. I don't get Weeping Angel. What's the Drytron part? Dr. Eggman? Oh, because Rockman? Where does the Drytron come in, though? I know that the Weeping Angels part is Doctor Who. I don't know where the Drytron come in. Weeping Cybermen. Okay, well, now we're just... asteroids. Oh... Oh. Asteroids. That's so stupid. How did we not think of this? That's it. Call it Among Us? No. You folks, when the meta is sus. Can we get where is the Simo sus emote? Oh, we have to get the Simo sus emote as one of the new emotes. Blue sus, awful. When the fool is sus, stop. Okay, so we have about 15 Eldritch Zoo ones. So don't blow your toad load about all of the funny things we can say about zombies, because we're gonna have to say a lot of them. Okay, so zoos first. Golden Banana. Oh my god, that's it. Pet Cemetery. Ooh. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yep. Wow, that was easy. Next. All right, so next we have the Eldritch 60 card pile. So the 60 card pile, for those of you who are unfamiliar, has Shadow, Dragoon, Dogmatica, and Eldritch. So we have this one might just be called the pile. Mass Grave. Buddy. Oh, you're killing me. It's gotta be Mass Grave. That's so good. Fucking hell. What was the frog card? What was it called, Siberian? Like Frog Wizard? No, it's Frog... It was Toad Wizard. Toadmaster. Toadmaster. Yeah, here he is. Toadmaster. The pile is already good? Yeah, but the pile also competes with naming conventions with every deck that people were playing during grass format. The Seaman Demon. Next is Eldritch Chaos Ruler. And let me see if I can pull up a video of this real quick. Yeah.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Who is this? Who the fuck is this? Is this Z Butler TCG? Folks, are you not subscribed to Z Butler TCG? I'm talking about Zach Butler's TCG channel. Whoo, yes. You gotta be.
Z Butler TCG here. It's been a little while since I've uploaded a video.
This guy rocks. If events existed, this person would have 40,000 subs, because you would meet him at an event and go, damn, this guy's personable.
So I just wanted to show you my Eldritch Chaos Ruler deck that I've been working on. The original concept was shown by Duelist Academy coaches Ryan Levine and Bonin Temnick on their Patreon. And I really liked the deck a lot. and so I've been working on it a little bit. I made some changes that I'll go over.
Look at that. Listen to that. Hold up. I want you all to listen to this. Hold up.
The original concept was shown by Duelist Academy coaches Ryan Levine and Bonin Temnik on their Patreon. And I really liked the deck a lot. And so I've been working on it a little bit. I made some changes that...
Did you hear that? He heard that there was background noise, and he turned it off. Already a top 10 YouTuber. Unbelievable. This is so stupid. So goddamn dumb. Oh my god. Dumb. Okay, alright. Okay, back to this.
I'll go over and explain why. But this deck is also a pretty good representation of my last.
I'm gonna start playing this because I'm sick of playing the fucking zoo deck. It's so bad.
I haven't been playing as much lately. I've been adjusting to my new work schedule and things like that. So here's what I finally got to play last night. Here's what I played. So for starter cards, of course, we've got 3 Extravagance,
Extrav,
3
Quick
Cursed
Launch,
Eldland, and 3 Shared Release
Cursed
Solitaire.
Eldland, Solitaire.
So there's 12 starters.
Already?
It's in
What
that
the fuck?
ideal curve. So the Extravagance like you do in your deck because I only play Rocket Tracer and I also play Boot Sector Launch to Search. So this is like a little
This is the mini engine. Is Tracer, Recharger, Boot Sector.
mini engine. The whole point of this engine is either make Warlord Savage or Chaos Ruler with 1 card. And this just plays a role as like an emergency teleport. So it's a starter and an extender all in one, which is really, really cool. Cursed Eldland, of course, just gives you all of your Eldritch cards. And then the Solitaire engine, to go with that, you play 1 Mizuki, 1 Unizombie.
1 Mizuki, 1
I really like
Unizombie.
this engine a lot. The zombie engine was the main part I really enjoyed from the Duelist Academy video. It's a strong normal summon. Either of these are
It's
straight
just like a
normals.
good
It's
normal.
better,
That's
better,
why they're
better
playing it.
summon Unizombie for the deck. But Unizombie serves multiple functions in that it can give you access to your Eldritch cards, which is really nice. By sending Golden Lord, and it's also just a 1-card Chaos Ruler or Striker Dragon or
I would not be playing this probably.
Savage Dragon.
Oh, it also makes Chaos
It's
Ruler,
really
so
cool.
who cares?
And them being zombies is important because of the Scarlet Sanguine and White Destiny being able to summon any zombie if you have an Eldritch with Golden Lord. So there were multiple times last night where I would just like summon back Unizombie during their end phase, and then I would just keep going on their turn, and it was really good.
Oh fuck!
Sword
You
plays
can
next.
summon Unizombie on your opponent's turn with the Sanguines.
Because you mill so many cards that you just want to have the ability to have a 4th one, so you can banish 3 total. This card
Yeah.
is surprisingly useful though. But I mean,
Whoa!
these are really there to kind of help you keep going. One really cool
Okay.
one thing too is that it's fairly obvious, but Mizuki is able to get back your Golden Lord, so you don't necessarily have to use your White Destiny and things like that on the Golden Lord all the time, which is really kind of cool. For reactive extenders, the part that I really like about the Eldritch cards, the Eldritch deck in general, is that you play so many reactive extenders. So there's
Look at this.
3 Eldritch
So
of,
pretty.
Sanguine, 3 Conquistador, and 3 Hapero. These are what really drew me to the deck, is that you have 9 reactive extenders, so you're basically playing on the opponent's turn, which I really enjoy, to be able to have that level of control. So you obviously want to max out on these, 'cause you also want to see these off of your Chaos Ruler as much as you can. Then for the hand traps, this is actually where like a deck making rule is kind of broken, but it makes sense because of Chaos Ruler. So you got 3 Ash, and then the rest of the hand traps are just 2 ofs because of Chaos Ruler. So there's 8.
You played 2 ofs of all the hand traps because of Chaos Ruler? So stupid. So fucking dumb.
I really enjoyed just having any 2 of these, and you wanted these in pairs, so you wanted like Veiler Crow or Ogre, Nibiru, and things like that. So that was useful. Ash being unsearchable is the reason why that's maxed out. So that's the main deck. It's 40 cards. A lot of the main deck is built around the idea of Chaos Ruler. So all these hand traps exist, like these 8, and then you want to hit one of these 9 traps if you can off of Chaos Ruler, or you can mill Mizukis and things like that. For the extra deck, the extra deck is fairly straightforward. It's 3 Chaos Ruler, 2 Striker Dragon. These are the only 2 cards that play multiples, and that's just because I want to be able to get my Boot Sector Launch, and I don't ever want to banish all 3 Chaos Rulers. Like I want to make sure I have a Chaos Ruler after resolving it.
Someone beat me to the Megalith thing, but I put in effort, I swear. Okay, well, the problem is that Rebecca is more poisoned, so I know that hers will be better. Oh, fuck. Yeah, alright, you got it. Yeah, you got it. It's pretty good. The Bandai Traditionalist. Holy shit. Okay.
Extravagance. The odds of you banishing all 3 aren't that high, so I just want to make sure I always do that. And then I play a few rank 8s. Number 38, number 23, Dingirsu. That's it for rank 8s. Dingirsu is pretty useful just being able to send cards. It's also out to Dragoon, which is really useful in this deck because this deck can struggle against cards like Eldritch. Historically, the deck can struggle against a card like Dragoon, but this can just tout it. Number 23 is also surprisingly useful. Spearing on the gate on the first action they take is pretty decent. Number 38 never came up, but the idea was just that between these 3, whichever one I can summon, I'm fine with summoning. So like if I banish like these 2, I can summon number 23 and that'd be fine. If I banish these 2, I can summon number 38 and that'd still be fine. Just because once you've used your Chaos Ruler, it's kind of just there. In all of my chats last night, I was referring to this as big dumb idiot dragon because like it's just sitting there once you've used it. And so Golden Lord, if it was sitting on the field, when I do my rocket combo, because Barrier Statue package killer was that the Solitaire.
Alright, that's it. That's the whole deck. Alright, what are we calling this deck? Cume Ruler. What the fuck? What What is Cume? We're not calling it Nazi zombies. Chaos useless monster Eldritch. A waste of time. Farfo calls it Magic Dragon Turbo. I got it. We call it Lightsworn. Okay. Holy shit. Kanye. Because Gold Digger. I think we can just call it Gold Digger. That's so good. Shit, that's so good. Oh, yeah. Just Kanye. Just you write down Kanye. What are you playing? Kanye. Oh, Gold Digger is Evil Twin Eldritch. Are people calling it that? Fuck. Are they actually? They aren't calling it that. Good, because we're using it for this. All right, Eldritch Plague Spreader. What are we doing for the Plague Spreader deck? So this is a Synchro combo deck. Sure.
All right, what's up, guys?
What's up, guys? Lord Trent.
All right,
here.
what's up?
I'm just Trenting
Have to
around.
do with Needle Fire, and we're gonna summon a TG Wonder Magician.
Goldlich 19. If you could think of a good COVID-19 beat, we can. How does Plague Lich work? Exactly the way Synchron Eldritch used to work. You just use Plague Spreader. Oh, and you make a... El Rona. Cockbig 19. Yellow Fever. Ooh. Yellow Fever is pretty good, but I think it is also racist. Let me Google this in another tab. Yellow Fever is such a good name, but also it is Spanish flu. That's it. That's it. That's it. Spanish flu. That's it. It's hold up, chat. Real quick. Do you think that it's been long enough? Is it too soon on the Spanish flu? Spanish flu is a bit racist. Well, it's racist against Spaniards, so that's fine. Oh, wait, didn't they also fuck up Spanish flu? Didn't it originate in like America and they just like hushed it up until someone else could be blamed for it? Destruct Fiend, thank you for the $3. Hey, MBT, here is a small donation I alluded to in the DMs about the future events. When? Oh, like way ago. Yes, I remember what you're talking about. But you will have to PM me again because too many people have PM'd me, and it has now been kicked out of my thing. Disco Fever. All right, thank you for donating 2,800 channel points to Too Soon or Not. Okay, Eldritch Evil Twin. What are we calling Eldritch Evil Twin? Be careful here. I will ban you if you if you are not funny. Age Gap Turbo. Holy shit. Oh, man.
I'm gonna banish a light in the dark.
Do we know how old that... oh, Golden Girls. Yep, that's it. Do we know how old Eldritch is? He's like... he could be like 35. Call it Age Gap Discourse because we're online. Okay, we're not doing Dino, obviously. You know, that's just Dino. Guru is like a shitty Guru Dragoon deck now. Do we want to think of a name for Guru Dragoon? I sent you a dono reply. It's all good. When there is more info to speak about, I will let you know. All right, thank you. Orang Guru. I like Orang Guru. Flip-floppers. Stopgap? What is stopgap for? Gluru is just... oh, yeah, Gluru. Yep, Gluru. Yep. Too easy, baby. That's already... that already exists. Pog Chimp. Flip and rip. Ooh. Alright. This doesn't really capture how asinine old Magic games were. To be on the same level, one of the decks would randomly have a reference to Toadmaster because it happened during this stream. Alright, we'll call Gluru Toadmaster. Alright, what are we calling Adamancipator Prankheads? The threshold right now is Kid Rock. So Kid Rock is you have to beat Kid Rock. Solid Roxy's. That's pretty good. Solid Roxy's is not terrible. Schoolhouse Rock. Yeah, no, sorry. Schoolhouse Rock is better. Yeah, Schoolhouse Rock is better. Trip to the Archaeology Museum. Child Labor. Kids Bop. Oh, Kids Bop is so good. Fuck. I think we gotta call it Schoolhouse Rock. Alright, we'll put it up to a vote. Kids Bop or Schoolhouse Rock? Alright, go. Night at the Museum. I think you're a little too far now. Oh, it's close already. Holy shit. This one's close. I these are so fucking funny. The Western Traditionalist. Choose your path. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Jaxel MS, thank you for 100 minors because they're kids and minors. Sure. Choose your path. This one is so fucking good. Oh my god. That's, hey. The Bandai Traditionalist, Traditional Catholic, Goat Format Player, Anti-Pendulum, Theocratic Ritualist. Holy fuck. Schoolhouse Rock wins, baby. Alright, we're calling it Schoolhouse Rock. Stop the count! Stop the count! Okay. So I think we've kind of fixed it, right? Virtual World Hand Loop. This was the hardest. Omnitrix, Asteroids, Pet Cemetery, Mass Grave, Gold Digger, Spanish Flu, Golden Girls, Gluru, Schoolhouse Rock. All right. What are we calling? What are there anything else? Prankster's account, Prankster's traditionalist, Westernist account got banned. What? You got to be kidding me. Well, I can't search it, I guess. I was following it. Let me see who I'm following. Cruel Angel's Theory? No, it didn't. It's still here. Oh, it's back. Thank God. Jeez. All right, so yeah, what do we need to think about? No, not Mech Knight invoked. Invoke Shadow Dogma variants. Yeah. Oh, invoke Dogma for sure. Unchained Eld? No, that's not a real deck. What else? Lyralisk Tri-Brigade? Oh. Orchest. No. Buster Blader good stuff. That hasn't topped for a while. I think that's probably it. Altergeist Dogmatica? No, I don't believe in that. Paleo Frog? Paleo Frog's already called Paleo Frog. What else would we call Paleo Frog? Phantom Knight Infernoble? What the fuck? That's not it, right? No. The Infernoble list isn't playing Phantom Knight. It played Phantom Knight? What? No, it didn't. Hold up. Yeah, I can't. PK Infernoble? Oh. Ugh. God damn it. Stop getting me copy struck. Yo, what's up, guys? It's me, Grim Yu-Gi-Oh.
IRL 2021 update on this deck. It hasn't been seeing much play. I believe there's like a top or two in the past week or so. This card's just nice, a really good extender, also really good in peak. If you open the Armageddon Knight, you can just fight. Basically, it's last card for 1 second. 3 living fossil and.
It's just tier scale? I have seen this. Awful.
Thomas action unit, which this doesn't really come up, but you need a 4th equip spell for the deck, and this one's like kind of okay. Yeah. Moving on. We play 2 Phantom Knight.
M Cole 40. Thank you.
Basically, to have like an additional interaction, but also like if you.
How do I ever not check M Cole 40? Wait, does he not have it? Whoops. It's just tier scale. All right, well, we should still do it, right? We should still name it. Okay, Invoked Dogma. What are we calling Invoked Dogma? Invoked Dogma. What are we calling Invoked Dogma? Catholic Wizards. Choose your path. Ooh, I like NSA. Normal summon Alistair. That's pretty good. That's a good starting point. Crime and Punishment? Who's the crime? Oh, Crime and Punishment might be really good. Why Wizard 101? There's only one wizard. NSA, that's just invoked, though. This person's name is Invoker. Oh, good. Thank you.
Okay.
Irish locals.
There's very little control or like mid-range in it. It's just pure, just going for it. So, first of all, obviously, if you're going to play any PK deck, you got to be playing 3 Torn Scale.
Crime and Punishment? Yeah, I like Crime and Punishment. Controlling it. Call it Scott Pilgrim ruined a generation. God, you got to get offline, gal. British. Man, there's got to be something we can do with this. What do we know about Dogmatica? They're Catholic. Full Metal Alchemist? Full Meta Alchemist? Oh, we should call Megalith, Ritual Fun Stuff, Drytron, Mono Blue Drytron. Because they're all blue. Dogmaticas are Catholic. Alistair is a debauched bisexual warlock. There's got to be like a musical or something about a nun who decides she doesn't want to be a nun anymore. Shorten Crime and Punishment to CP. Ah, yeah. I see. That doesn't work. The Crucible. Oh, that's not it. That's not what the Crucible's about. But the Crucible, I mean, would be a good name for it. Book of Mormon. That's it. Yup. That's it. Yup. Not close. Not fucking close, dude. Book of Mormon. Holy shit, that's funny. Oh my god. Oh man, they're Catholic? Yeah, we're stretching the bit a little bit, yeah. You don't know they're Catholic. They're not any real religion. So they're Mormon. Lyralisk Tri-Brigade. What are we doing this one? So this is the fucking Ryan Yu deck, right? Does anyone have a link to this? This deck is insane. It's so stupid. It's dumb. It's not good.
Hey guys,
but
it's
also, Yishan got fucking second with it. Yishan, if you're watching this, please answer your fucking emails. I'm trying to put you in the goddamn Mokuba League. All right, here we go. Look at this stupid-ass deck. Look at the Kinkabino.
There's the King of Bayous, which I'll just say, like, I'm pretty sure you play 2, right, Kyle?
Yeah, I play 2.
Yeah, I can play Jack in the hand, so I was like, I felt like I had to maximize my chance.
Okay, Jack in the Hand, right? So Jack in the Hand is banned. Am I wrong? I feel like Jack in the Hand is banned. Why are we looking at this card? Because this deck unironically wants to play it very much. It really wants to play Jack in the Hand, but the card is illegal for remote duels because it requires your opponent to put a card in your hand. You didn't know that? Neither did one of these guys. I think someone actually got DQ'd from, I want to say, quarters for playing Jack in the Hand.
Is that the combo? Cause they didn't let me play Jack in the Hand. So I can see playing 2 with Jack in the Hand easily. Okay. But
Yishan's out here like, yeah, if I was playing Jack in the Hand, I'd play 2 Kinko.
our deck lists were different by necessity because I wasn't allowed to play Jag in the hand. So that's why I played like
Kyle got DQ'd during finals? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. All right. Time for this is my contentious take about this. Ready? Here's my contentious take about this. Kyle. What the fuck? Just don't play the card. The judges didn't catch it during deck tech? Oh, he was just told he couldn't activate them. Well, that is pretty bad, too. The problem is, most of these cards are bad, but Jack in the Hand is actually quite strong. It's just a searcher for a level 1.
Triple of all the Lyralisks because I was just trying to get to Cobalt. Because once you special summon Cobalt, basically, if your opponent for some reason hasn't stopped you up to there, you're golden.
God, Yishan is so fucking smart. Trapstick, thank you for the subscription.
Basically, it's going to be hard for them to stop you. I guess the final thing I'll say, I think I've seen some... Kyle and I think are in agreement on this, but I've seen some discussion about whether or not to play Apex Avion or not. I can say with like 95% certainty that you should definitely play this card.
Yeah, the amount of times that I've been told that like I'm wrong for playing Apex Avion and Statue is so many times, and no one else has actually like put in the work and like showed the results of playing Apex and Statue. There's times where if I've summoned this Apex on the end of their turn and it has saved me because they set an out, and then I'm like,
right.
Wow. Or like against Virtual World, this card is so much better.
It's better
than the Statue.
I can say I agree with that. I mean, I've set a torrential, and then the bird came down, and I just scooped up the board.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it be. The one thing is that if you've never played, I'm going to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh for a second, but if you've never played a deck with the Link 3 in it, Simorg, you don't understand that this card actually sticks around till the end of the turn almost every time. Like it almost always sticks around. If you have the deck space to be playing 2 targets, you might as well.
If you don't,
okay. What's the point of playing Lyrilisk if you're not copying the fusion monster? To win the game with Zeus. Right? The deck is functionally just a mechanism by which to get to Zeus and also get in for a shitload of damage and also get like 8 or 9 random Lyrilisks into your graveyard for Tri-Brigades, and also like the deck's crazy. The deck's crazy. You have to it is a deck that I think may not have been found but for people testing online. It's super interesting. Okay, what are we calling this deck? Chicken Little? Do they have a name for it, real quick?
Hey guys, this is Tom Box. Welcome to MBT.TV. I got a special treat for you guys, or rather 2 special treats here. I am here with 2 of the runner-ups. Both of you have earned your remote duel, I guess, invitational invite. The actual invite, not the qualifier. Both of you were runner-ups into your own divisions. We have here Kyle Waterbury, and we have Yishan McNabb. Welcome, you guys. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing good.
Doing well now that I got second,
Well, this is only step 1. This is only the beginning part of your journey. You got another big tournament, of course, and you guys, I guess you're part of the. I think there's how many? I don't remember how many blocks there are. I think there's
30. There's 32 total players, I think.
Yeah, so you guys are representing each of your divisions. So congratulations. Now, one of the most amazing parts, if you guys don't even see this list on the side already. Yeah, that's right. They both did it with Rogue, and the thing is why we're doing it here together. Well, first of all, you guys are both friends, and second of all, both of you ran Lyrilisk Tri-Brigade. Very interesting list. Didn't go the Zoo route. You went the Tri-Brigade route. I guess Yishan, to most people, you're still representing the Rogue levels, Rogue tier players, and showing the world that, hey, Rogue tier, legit. You just need to know how to play the game. I think if you're a good player, you can play Rogue and you still do extremely well. And you guys are.
I don't like this. I'm sorry. I love you, Tom Box, but I hate this. It's like, you play Rogue, and if you're good, and if like, I don't want to put words into Kyle and Yishan's mouth, but I feel like they're advocating that this is a real deck and not like a rogue deck that they are very good at playing. It's like a playable archetype.
Clear examples of the case. And, you know, fun fact, guys, Kyle murdered me before. Like, completely. He murdered me in the final round, I believe. Was it the final round?
Oh, round 5 or 8. Around 8.
Round 8. Yes, you murdered me in round 8 of the Remote Duo Extravaganza main event.
He's
which
dead, yeah.
actually cut me off of top 16.
Crushed his hopes there.
Yeah, you pop.
Okay, 2 in the bush is it, right? We're calling it 2 in the bush. It's too good. Rebecca, this is too fucking funny. Public art in 1999. Public art in 2018. I gotta agree. 2018. So it's funny for 3 reasons. 1, 2 in the bush because they both got second. 2 in the bush because they're playing Apex, Avian, and the barrier statue. 3, 2 in the bush because the one is playing Jack in the Hand. So the Jack in the Hand is worth the 2 in the bush. Bada bing. Also, the joke is 2 in the bush. That's why you got to do it. This is the greatest Yu-Gi-Oh count there is. I'm sorry. The Bandai traditionalist. All right. And then finally, PK Infernoble. What are we calling this deck? Bush League. Oh, Bush League is really good too. Bush League only makes sense with respect to 2 in the bush though, so no. Trash. PK Fire 2. PK Fire 2. Let's actually call it PK Fire 2. PK Fire Fighter. Oh. No, Siberian's right. We're calling it Bush League. Yeah, we're calling it Bush League. Yeah. PK Fire 2. PK Fire Tokyo Drift. PK Fire Beta. Can you all please? Oh yeah. Sorry, this is a fucked up one. There we go. What are we actually calling this? Come on. Burning Abyss. PK Fire, but with equips. Round Table, because they're all knights. Oh, they are all knights, but we can't call it Round Table because noble knights are already the noble knights of the Round Table. Notre Dame. That's the problem. It doesn't have anything to do with PK. Fire Emblem. You all are naming good names for Infernoble. We're thinking of a name for Phantom Knight Fire, for Phantom Knight Infernoble. Men I Want to Sleep With. Okay. All right. PK Fire Emblem. Folks, I don't think you're getting this. If the joke is Infernoble, you could just call it Infernoble. You need to think of something that has to do with the PKs too. Ghost Emblem. Dante's Inferno. See, that would be good if it was playing BA though. Phantom of the Opera. Will-O-Wisp. That's a good one. Will-O-Wisp is good. Yeah, I think I like that. Phantom Knights of Flaming Homosexual. Yes, that's me. Okay, we'll do PK Fire Emblem. We'll do PK Fire Emblem. It's funny. It is funny. All right, we have now mastered these. All right. Let's see if we can make a video on twitch.tv. So, Gotham's. We just got to pull up the individual pictures for all these. What? Die. There you go. Gotham's. Herald of the Arclight. Oh, no. We want Herald of this one. God, gold. We got Megalith. We've got Eldritch Zodiac. Just search Zodiac. They play Dryden, right? They play Hammer Kong. Tiger Mortar's a better... damn. Okay, Hammer Kong's the only one that looks good. Oh no, Barrage looks good. Alright, just open up a picture of Eldritch. We've got Chaos Ruler. Yeah, that's him. Grand Blue Fantasy. What the fuck that is? Plague Spreader Zombie. Alright, I expect you all to be on your best behavior during this, okay? Come on. Evil Twin. These are out, right? In America? Why do we not have these? Yeah, that's what I wanted. Thank you. Or, we should probably do Roxy's. Awful picture. Dogmatica. That's the one I wanted. Thank you. And then... Where's, there it is, tier scale. We want torn scale, right? There we go. Okay, ba 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 ba. Oh no. Ba 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 ba. Ah! Ba ba. Okay, ready? Here we go, chat. Here's how we're gonna start this video. MTG top 8 Legacy. Okay. Ready? Wrong Herald? No, this is the right Herald. Oh, do they not play this Herald anymore? Okay, sure. There you go. Okay, ready? Oh. Yo, we dropping frames, friends? Hello? Are we dropping frames out here? What is going on? This hasn't happened in months. All right, there we go. Strange. Ready? What's good, YouTube? Today we are trying to make a video on YouTube. All right, that was good so far. That was a good first take. Okay, ready? Here we go. What's good, YouTube? Today we're going to be... God, this is hard. How does fucking House of Champs do this? All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. What's good, YouTube? And welcome back to another episode of 10-Minute Testing. That's pretty good too, right? That's how I should be starting it. Okay, here we'll do it. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy... No, that's too loud. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Simo here, and today we're going to be undertaking a very interesting thing. I don't know, a very interesting fucking thing. It's not good. It's good enough. We'll talk about cephalid breakfast. We'll talk about Canadian threshold. Okay, ready to go? Wait 1 second. All right, I'm gonna wait for Siberian Rabbit. What's good, YouTube? It's me, Simo. Welcome back to another episode of Dzeef Talks. And remember, happy Tuesday. Happy Wednesday. Okay, here we go. Established decks. Here we go. Thank you. Dreadstill. Nick Fit. Valka Pox. Dead Guy Ale. There we go. Ready? Okay, here we go. Okay, this is the one. This is the take. Ready? What's good, YouTube? Simo here, and I just want to say happy Wednesday, and thank you for watching Dzeef. Today we are embarking on a very interesting quest. For those of you who are unfamiliar with Magic the Gathering, it is a card game enjoyed by many, many people. At least 5% of its entire player... No, it's Thursday? It's Wednesday. It's fucking Wednesday. Shut up. Okay, here we go. What's good, YouTube? No, it's What's good, YouTube? Simo here, and I just want to say happy Wednesday. Ugh. Today we are embarking on a very interesting quest. For those of you unfamiliar with Magic the Gathering, it is a game played by millions worldwide and enjoyed by thousands. And, they have fun deck names and we don't. That's the gist of this video. I'm upset that Magic the Gathering gets to name their decks things like Nick Fit, Manaless Dredge. This one actually makes sense. Dead Guy Ale. Quinn the Eskimo. What the fuck? Okay, I was not prepared for how stupid these names were. Okay, ready? One more time. We're gonna upload this video on Sunday. All right, so we'll say happy Sunday. Are we? Yeah. Okay, ready? This is the take. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Thursday when uploaded? Happy Sunday. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go. What's good, YouTube? It's Simo here, and I just want to say happy Sunday. We're doing something stupid today. Today we will be... Oh, god damn it! It was hovered. It looks terrible. All right, last time. Ready? What's good, YouTube? Simo here, and I just want to say happy Sunday. Today we're doing something stupid. For those of you unfamiliar, Magic the Gathering is a game played by millions and enjoyed by thousands. And while Yu-Gi-Oh has a lot of the same things that Magic does, a company that cares very little about the quality of their product, a community that is extremely toxic and difficult to get into, a bunch of people with way too much money to blow on cardboard, they do have one thing we don't. No, not an online client. I'm talking about fun deck names. You'll notice that the decks on screen, all established Magic the Gathering decks, have sweet names. Look at this stupid crap. Nick Fit, Valka Pox, Quinn the Eskimo, Dead Guy Ale. What does that mean? No one knows. They're completely incomprehensible references to jokes that were funny in the year 1992, when Oko was just a twinkle in Richard Garfield's eye. But Yu-Gi-Oh names are terrible. They're things like Virtual World. They're things like Zoo. I hate it. So we've thought of some really fun, interesting names for some of the decks that are meta or meta adjacent and splash 2 or more archetypes, so you can't just call them the name of their archetype. So I'm going to pull that up over here, and we'll start at the beginning with Virtual World Hand Loop. Now, Virtual World is an established deck that makes VFD, and that's it. It's very unfun. Interesting to purchase cards for, but not very interesting to play. If we ban VFD, however, the deck isn't necessarily dead. It still has setups with what's called XX Saber Gotams. Now, this is a 9-star synchro that allows you to discard cards from your opponent's hand. It's extremely difficult to... I'm not sure you should say the fuck me. Oh, why am I reading chat? How do they do this? It's too hard. All right. This is the last one for sure. Okay, this is the last one for sure. Ready? Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. What's good, YouTube? Simo here, and I just want to say happy Sunday. Let me just click off my favorite Twitter account, the Bandai Traditionalist. Today we're going to talk about Magic the Gathering. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar with Magic the Gathering, it's a game played by millions and enjoyed by thousands. It has a lot in common with Yu-Gi-Oh, a company that doesn't care about its product, a player base that's extremely toxic and hard to permeate, a bunch of idiots spending too much money on cardboard. But it also has one thing we don't. No, not an online client. It has fun deck names. In Yu-Gi-Oh, decks are called Drytron, Virtual World, Guru. In Magic the Gathering, their legacy decks are called shit like Nick Fit, Valka Pox, Counter Sliver Meat Hooks, Dead Guy Ale. Why don't we name our deck stuff like that? In the past, Yu-Gi-Oh deck names were similar. We had The Answer, Perfect Circle, PK Fire is a modern one that comes to mind, but somehow it's fallen out of practice. Well, I say it's time to bring back fun deck names, and the chat and I have been spending the last hour dreaming up fantastic names for some meta-adjacent decks that are splashing at least one additional archetype, so you can't just call them by their archetype name. First up is Virtual World Hand Loop. Now, Virtual World is a deck that's already extremely powerful by making VFD, aka the very fun dragon, but if you ban VFD, there are still builds of the deck that might be powerful. One of them uses XX Saber Gotham's non-once per turn effect to discard a whole bunch of cards out of their opponent's hand. Now, Virtual World Hand Loop is boring, so we've named it CFT. This stands for Chinese Finger Trap. It's, you know, finger trap, hands, plus the archetype is a bunch of Chinese pronunciations, so please start using that immediately. Next up, we've got Drytron Herald. Now, there are two major variants of Drytron. Herald is the more popular one. We've elected to call this Omnitrix. This is one of the more inspired names. In order to get to their big boss, Drytron will repeatedly activate the non-once per turn effect of a card called Cyber Angel Ben 10, who happens to share a name with a protagonist of a children's show who transforms into sexy aliens. What's more important is that that individual has on their wrist an item called the Omnitrix, and Herald of Ultimateness, the end boss of Drytron, is an Omni Negator. Get it? It's funny, interesting, cool, and not cringe. After that, we've got Drytron Megalith. Now, this one was not particularly inspired. It just sort of shot out at us. We're calling this one Asteroids. The Drytron are space creatures, and the Megalith are rocks. There you go. What more do you need? Next, we've got Eldritch. Now, Eldritch has about 15 different variants and maybe one playable one. In terms of unplayable ones, we have Eldritch Zoo, which we are calling Pet Cemetery. The Zodiacs are all versions of animals. Bunny Blast is a bunny, Rat Pier is a rat, and Ram Ram is a bastard. When they go to the graveyard, of course, they return incessantly by the effect of Chakanine, and of course, the entire archetype of Eldritch is a bunch of zombies, so it only makes sense that reanimation is a core theme of this name, and Pet Cemetery is Stephen King's book about burying animals in a cemetery where they come back to life, and then become mean or something. I sort of fell asleep. I do remember the Ramones song, though. Next, we've got Eldritch 60-card pile. Now, this deck is Eldritch Dragoon, Dogmatica, Shadow. A name so long that you will incur a slow play penalty just by saying it. We need a better one. Now, people have already speculated that you can call this deck the Pile. That's fine. Feel free to call it the Pile. But the Pile unfortunately shares its name both with Farfa's subscribers, a group of individuals you would never want to be associated with, and every single deck that was being played in grass format was a 60-card Pile. So I advocate we call it Mass Grave in order to differentiate that this is the one that plays a bunch of zombie cards. Next is Eldritch Chaos Ruler. Chaos Ruler, the chaotic magical dragon, is an extremely powerful 8-star synchro that sees play almost exclusively in this variant of Eldritch. It allows you to excavate cards off the top of your deck and then send them to the graveyard, which thankfully will trigger Eldritch spells in the end step, or in the case of Eldlixirs, whenever you'd like. We're calling this one Gold Digger. Excavating is functionally digging off the top of your deck, and everything in Eldritch is gold. That's the whole bit. It's the El Dorado city. After that is Eldritch Plague Spreader. This is the version of the deck that saw that they had banned Jet Synchron and said, no, I'm still playing the Synchro combo version of this deck. This is not a particularly popular variant of Eldritch, but it does still exist. And this one, chat advocated, we call Spanish Flu. Eldritch is the El Dorado city, which, you know, it is Spanish, right? I don't know anything about non-American nations. I'm a filthy K-Kona man. But I'm pretty sure that's funny, right? After that, we've got Eldritch Evil Twin. This one's easy. Once again, everything in Eldland is golden. These are girls. Golden girls. Done. Next, we've got Adam... Fuck. Shit. Next, we've got Adamancipator Prank Kids. Now, Adamancipator is a deck that was previously extremely strong, but sort of fell out of favor as its extremely powerful playmaker in Block Dragon was banned. Now, people have been experimenting with the deck for a while and are starting to see success with a variant of the deck that splashes Prank Kids, a series of child monsters that translate into each other as you use them for link summons. It's just really powerful extenders, and they eventually go into their strong board wiping boss. We're calling this one Schoolhouse Rock. It's very funny. Please laugh. See, the kids go to school, and there's rocks in the deck. There you go. After that, we have Guru Dragoon. Guru is an extremely boring deck that I am unfortunately cursed to be quite good at. Dragoon is an extremely boring card that unfortunately I have. You're meant to just activate Red Eye's Insight and go into Dragoon and pass with this deck. It's nothing interesting, and thankfully we already have a fantastic name for this. Farfa has already coined Gluru, and I see no way to improve upon that. Next up is Invoked Dogma. We've been calling this deck Invoked Dogma despite the fact that it is not a very cool or interesting name. Here's the name that chat came up with. You know what? We're going to do this entire takeover. Next up is Invoked Dogma. Invoked Dogma, of course, the unholy matrimony of A-Lister the Invoker, the Absolute Heathen, and the Dogmatica cards, the Catholic Dragons that have been plaguing every single deck that goes into the extra exactly one time. This one, after a lot of discussion, we came up with a name that I really like. A-Lister derives all of his power from a book, and the Book of the Law, I think, and uses it to fuse into very strong invocation monsters. The Dogmaticas are religious, so we're calling them Book of Mormon. You can deliver your lawsuits at your earliest convenience. Next up is a deck that I think rocks. All right, here we go. Next up is a deck that you might not be familiar with. It's kind of a this weekend sort of thing. It's Lyrilisc Tri-Brigade. This was a super rogue deck that made it to finals of 2 different events in the extravaganza and did extremely well, despite the fact that one of the individuals was playing a card that is impossible to resolve over remote duels in Jack in the Hand. Now, this one will require some explanation. We're calling it Bush League, and here's the reason. Firstly, the deck is playing Jack in the Hand, and Jack in the Hand is worth 2 in the bush. Get it? They're birds, so you get to use that idiom twice. And the 2 in the bush makes sense once again because they are playing 2 copies of targets for Simorg. the way we get to Bush League is because in the video explaining them, Tombox of MST called the deck Rogue, despite the fact that a bunch of people did very well with it. The Bush League is the minors of, I don't fucking know the fucking reference. I don't know. That's it. That's it. Although, that's it, but this is probably the most Magic the Gathering name out of all of them. A lot of these old Magic names exist not because they're a funny idiom about the deck or the way it plays, but because very specific people were in a very specific place at a very specific time and came up with an in-joke 10 references deep that no one has ever been able to permeate since. This is ours. And then finally, we have PK Infernoble. I don't like this one. I don't like what we picked for this one. I don't like it. But chat says we have to call it PK Fire Emblem. Thank you and good night. All right, there we go. That's a video. That's going to be so funny. Ho ho ho. So many people are going to say, "Oh, so funny." Ho 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 ho. Let me back read chat. Wow, chat hates this video. Well, thankfully you've already seen it. Get owned. Woo. Number 2 is the killer. You don't like Bush League? Yeah, we can cut that. Then Farfa's going to react to it, and you're going to react to his reaction. I'm afraid for the first time ever, MBT is going to invoke cringe, or to post cringe. You all didn't like this? Oh, fine. We won't upload it. We'll come up with something better. It was fun to do, though. I had a lot of fun doing this. One of those stream ideas that didn't really translate to an actual video. All right, how much longer do we have? I've been streaming for... I can't tell. 2:43, we have 20 minutes left. Still upload it, just not on main channel. Oh, you all think that I only upload good things on the main channel? Unbelievable. Trailed off after the first couple. No, we'll cut it. Don't worry, we're gonna cut it if we do anything. Shit. What else did I say I was gonna do? Oh. Explaining the jokes killed the video? Well, that's the whole purpose. Review submissions for 3v3? We can't do that. No, we're doing that tomorrow. I guess we could play Yu-Gi-Oh. You wanna play Yu-Gi-Oh? Oh. Bloons Tower Defense 6 or Riot. We're gonna play. Here's what we're gonna do. Friday Night Funkin' and updated. So I wanna go play that. We're gonna play that, right? There you go. Play Yu-Gi-Oh? How could you say something so controversial, yet so brave? I gotta agree with you. The Bandai Traditionalist has posted again. Stop fucking posting. Holy shit. She's really going off. When I'm hearing brainwash left is saying normal and effect monsters are equal. Normal monster artwork, effect monster artwork. Well, I don't think we are. So we are not equal. We are way more different. Normal monsters built the framework of beatsticks, have rich history to be proud of. I gotta agree. And Cruel Theory posting too. May you be graced with my load. Holy shit. This is too loud. All right. This is Step Mania, for those of you asking. It's just Step Mania. Alright, if we don't play anymore, then we've got full combo. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Okay, let's play some Yu-Gi-Oh! Woo! Alright, but first, I'm gonna go get some water. Literally start playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And lose 60 followers. What the fuck? Do you all really not want to see Yu-Gi-Oh? I'll gladly not play Yu-Gi-Oh! Fishing for Christ. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, you know, I would like to practice against meta. So if someone wants to jump in, I'll do it. Please tell me you're not going to play Zoo Eldritch again. Okay, I won't tell you. Are you swapping with the other Eldritch deck? What other Eldritch deck? Oh, fine, I'll do this. What Eldritch deck should we play? Should we play Gold Digger? Yeah, I'll play Gold Digger. That shit looked real fun. No. 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 Neo Dunks, why would you link me this fucking tweet? Just to hurt me? Why would you do that? God damn it. Oh, God. I had to read it, man. All right, it's time for me to give you... Time for me to give you the lowdown. I had a friend in college who went on a retreat as part of their religious upbringing. And their parents were supposed to write them a letter about their birth, like the day they were born. And they were supposed to read them, and it was supposed to be a very important bonding thing. You know, like, oh, you know, I had always wanted to bring life into this world. Some fucking stupid shit like that. My friend's parents did not write her a note like that. Their note said nothing about the circumstances as to why they wanted a child. It was all about the act of conception and the circumstances that led to that act. And in the letter, they explained that they had been so inspired by Bill Clinton's 1994 acceptance speech at his inauguration that they were moved to bring life into the world to experience the wondrous future that America held. and then she did the math, and it came out correct 9 months after the inauguration speech of William Clinton. Ugh. So yeah, as you sent Neo Dunks, there will be Biden babies. There will be people who watched the inauguration speech and went, "Damn, I'm horny." All right, Thigh Hive, show me what you got. That is the worst thing I've ever heard. How do you think they felt? I can't believe this is ironic. It's from 2018. It's unironic. Holy shit. Bit of Fash Wave, Ignis Wave? I just cooked up. What do you think? How did you find this? What the fuck? What is wrong with you? Oh, God. Damn, this was a really fun turn. Giving him a chance on the crawler. Do we know anything about this back row? I have not paid attention at all. Yep, I'm good. Yeah, it's crawler. Yep. All right, I mean, I think we're fine. All right. So the hard part is going to be outing the goon. Trying to decide how I want to do this. We have to send Lord to the graveyard to pop Equimax, I think, so we can resolve Cursed Outland. So we'll do that first, sending White Destiny. We'll call it targeting Equimax. It is power. Okay. We'll banish White Destiny. Okay. We're gonna get I guess Conk here. How many viewers did you bleed when you started playing Yu-Gi-Oh? Unironically, 100. People hate Yu-Gi-Oh. They have to goon here, right?
I'm gonna banish a light in the dark.
Chibigon, thank you for the 650. A little something to duel you either Friday morning or Monday if I can't duel you tonight. I know it's late on your stream. I can duel you after this. Whoops. Yeah, whoops indeed. Face up, baby. Duel Links gameplay is where it's at. Can't do that. That is correct. Okay. They are gooning here. That is fine. I would like them to discard. Okay. So that's going to turn into a Scarlet Sanguine. Let's Eld land here. Okay, there's the Equimax. I think we can probably win the entire game here. So, how do we have to do this? Someone has to summon something. That shouldn't be that difficult. So if someone summons something, I go Torrential. They negate. I Dim Barrier. They Equimax. I strike. And then we win. Yes. Okay. We'll go to end phase then. We're gonna get this bad boy. Update? I don't know. Let me see. It is done. Let me share it with you. There you go. World Legacy Succession. All right, we're going to say thinking. I'm not thinking at all. Target Equimax. Or Maximus. Okay. No. Yes. Okay, we are going to Torrential Tribute. They're Equimaxing? Why would they Equimax here? What the fuck? I'm probably Solemning, right? Yeah. I'm going to strike here, yeah. So there's not a good way for me to de-barrier Call Fusion and then strike the Dragoon, because he won't activate the Dragoon if he has an opportunity not to. So striking here outs the Verte Anaconda as well. Yeah. De-barrier next turn when you summon Eldritch and walk up over the goon with the buffed up Eld. Yeah, that's it. For sure. Dragoon.
I'm gonna banish him.
Strike is a counter trap. A Purple Pancake, thank you for the Prime subscription. Chibi Gohan, yeah, I'll play after this on Dueling Book. Quick Launch, that's an odd card to have. You could have cheated and let him do it. Yeah. Then we could chain our spell speed too, right? Crazy. Yeah, Big Boy Eld really helps this matchup for sure. They're really thinking. Out of this world? God damn it. Okay, I'll read it. And then the torrential does resolve. Yeah. Cool. I mean, this is a pretty sweet go of it. Why would you send me this? Weird connection. Hey, guys, has anybody noticed the similarities between Blue Eyes and Red Eyes archetype and race relations? Blue Eyes, white power. Amazing. Just incredible posting. Just unbelievable posting. What the fuck? It's the Ignis Core guy. I looked through his posts. Mods left it as an example of what not to post. Yeah, uh-huh. Yes?
Hi, excuse my attire, but we can see the inaugural address fireworks from here.
Oh.
Just wanted to let you know.
Neat.
Yeah.
Alright, they're going for lethal. I will Scarlet Sanguine here. Oh, I will gladly take the 18. Abso-frickin-lutely. He can't attack? Why not? With the Tracer? Oh, yeah. Okay. I think this is fine. Tracer F. Okay. For Magna Rocket. Okay. We're gonna go get Conk. Yeah, I know it's good. Gonna banish Scarlet. Gonna go get Hawk. All right, I don't know how we are going to walk away with this. Go Lich. Land. We're gonna send Hawk. We are going to go to battle. Walk over this guy. We'll go to main 2. Set these two. Go to end step. Banish Hawk. Go get a Scarlet Sanguine. And good luck to our opponent. No, Dragoon was 3k. Quick launch off the top, huh? Okay. Borreload Savage. Bye. Have a beautiful time. Is this pure Eldritch? No. I don't know how we've gotten away with this. Neodunks, I do know what Comedy Heaven is. All right, Chibi Gohan, let's go, and then I will call it. If you are still here. It's Pet Cemetery. Ah! Now I have to use these. Fuck. My take on Ignis Wave? Oh, God. Awful. Jesus Christ. You two are so bad. You're awful people. Oh, my God. Chibi Gohan, let me know when you're hosting. Rush Duel? Is there a Rush Duel ladder? Hosting now? Okay. Ah, I see. All right. Can we defeat the master of disaster? Did you just wild guess the password? Chibi Gohan always has the same password. This hand is so choice. Oh, this hand is so choice. Cataster. God damn it. Oh, okay, wait, never mind. We're fine. All right. We are going to normal summon Thoroughblade. Overlay for Borbo. And now it is combat time. What is History of Yu-Gi-Oh on this week? Dark Crisis. Second main. Hammer Kong. Tiger Mortar. Sky Fucker. The Brainiac is here. We're gonna get a Hawk. Oh! Can you bell this? Wait, you can't bell this, can you? I don't think you can bell this. Whoa. Sorry, I'm not that mad. All right. Set 5 pass. Oh, that's Yu-Gi-Oh. That's life. All caps when you spell the man name. Okay, you can bell this, however. This is bellable. Yeah. Okay. Take our 800 here. We're going to get a Hawk. We're going to go Lich. Pitching Hawk. I'm going to target this set card. What's the worst thing it could be called? Ugh, Infection. And we'll Lich here. We'll send the Impermanence. No, sorry. We'll send the Eldland. We'll go land. We'll send Conk. Oh, sure. Neo Dunks, why do I keep clicking your fucking posts? This has been a hell of a stream. I feel like I've aged a decade. Can we play the video one last time before the end of the stream? The Toadmaster video? Yeah. And I think that is it. Chibi, you got something you would like chat to know? Bell can be used on Eldland since one of its effects sends from deck to grave. I'm not activating that effect, though. No. Yeah, I need to activate the relevant effect here. The reason you can do it on bimodal cards like Metaverse is because that's all the same effect. Bell also can't yeah, chat correct as well. Bell also can't stop things that send from deck to grave. In fact, that's how I'll describe it. Bell doesn't care which effect you are activating? I don't think that's true. Well, that's Yu-Gi-Oh! That's Yu-Gi-Oh! That is Yu-Gi-Oh! That's Yu-Gi-Oh! The Gemini God, thank you for the 100. Bell doesn't care what effect you're activating? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Alright, listen. I just want to watch Toadmaster. What the fuck? I thought this card was named Toadmaster. It is. Yes! Yes! Wow, he has a second attack. Look at that. They gave this man 2 attacks. That was great. I love to see it. All right. That's going to be it from me. Thank you all for coming by. I had a gay old time today. We're going to listen to a little John Diacapinti, and I'll play out. And then I am going to send you over to Tenception. And for what it's worth, if you are a Patreon, you're going to get momentarily the link to the challenge for the next quarantine series. Chalice Slime Monthly. Gemini God, thank you for the 100. Petition to make Toadmaster an effect monster that special summons Slime Toad. Yes, I agree. That's what we should do.